Hello, I'm AbyaX and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm going to be doing something that people have wanted for a very long time, that I wanted to finally do for a really long time, then that is finishing my destruction project. So this destruction project is kind of more of a recycling project because I'm taking an entire woodland mansion. Yes, I know that seems tricky to believe. An entire woodland mansion is going to be destroyed by the end of today's video, and I'm going to be turning it into just blocks in a chest, basically. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've wanted to, recycle one of these for the longest time, but it's such an inordinately big project that it just seems impossible. Well, today, it's finally getting done, so hello live stream, and hello chat. Let's get this done. We're going to destroy the entire thing, and it's going to be amazing, I think. Hopefully you're looking forward to it as much as I've been. Again, most of today I've been like, yeah, it's going to be done. It's like, there's something satisfying about just, like, building things in Minecraft and destroying things in Minecraft. Maybe they're destroying things just me, but, like, there's something really satisfying about it, I find, and yeah, basically today we can finally get going with the stuff. Although I forgot to bring my super enchanted pickaxe to make this go a little bit faster, but you know, maybe half the journey is about the slowness that's going to come as a result of me making that mistake. So yeah, today is a really exciting episode. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Let's get straight into talking about how we're destroying this, because we've done most of it already, but we've got this big outside rim that still has to be destroyed, so you might question, how is that going to go down? So yeah, it's basically just a big wall, which should be easy enough, but because these things are just so big, it's surprisingly, a bit more tricky than you might figure, so we're going to be going through the whole thing. So, basically, oh, hello, hi, lots of hellos still. Good to see you, live from chat. Again, it's weird to call you, like, chat, but, like, there's, like, a subsect of subscribers who are, like, here, either every stream or most stream, and it's cool to, like, just look through and see, like, yeah, the people are there. Because, obviously, when a live stream track goes for long enough, you get the sort of people that are just like, so it's like, when are you inviting me? And, you get weird stuff like that. But, or just people are like, Toycat, you're not reading the chat because you didn't read my one message. But you also get a lot of people here that's just like, yeah, let's come hang out, let's talk about cats. And, well, I mean, we don't have to talk about cats, but, cats are pretty high up on the agenda, right? But yeah, that's kind of the thing for today. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully all of you are too. So yeah, this is the first bit that really needs to be like focused on, I think, because this like floating wall has to be destroyed before anything else, just to make my life a little bit easier. So we're gonna go along that right now, as you can see, go backwards along it, and this thing has to go. By the way, we're leaving, a lot of people are confused by the chests. I am leaving the chests in midair because, like, there's good stuff in there, but, like, what do I do with, like, wheat and some gunpowder? So I'm just gonna leave them because it's funny to leave chests where they were before. Again, it's like a reminder that there was a woodland mansion here. A very strange reminder, but a reminder nonetheless. So, Toycat, how's your day been, says Alfie Dare? My day's been pretty good. Thank you very much for asking, Alfie Dare. So yeah, basically this week has been a pretty good week, I think. I didn't talk about it on the Let's Play, so should we just do like an extended Let's Play episode? Like, as a way to do this, because that can be kind of fun. I know a lot of you like the Let's Plays. It's like it's a very like specific core audience that likes Let's Plays, but I always fit. Let's be honest, they're like the cool selection, because on YouTube there used to be a thing such as like subscriber, where just like someone who wanted to see your stuff, you knew that they wanted to see your stuff, and you knew they'd be like someone who's on your side. But like more and more, I think there's lots of reasons as to why, and lots of them are good for subscribers. But for, like, for a YouTuber, now people who just, like, watch some videos. There's a lot of people who just watch every, like, 5th video, 10th video, 12th video. Maybe just only watched 5 Toycat videos ever. So it's cool to know that there's, like, a group of people that do want to, like, hear, like, what's been going on with the day and stuff. Because that's a bit more like a traditional, like, real-life friend almost, than, like, someone who's just, like, desperately consuming. I don't know, there's, like, an interesting divide there. And that's kind of a whole thing. Let's Plays really are the best, to be honest, as Kit Kats. Right? It's more like, at least for me, it's more like a chill experience. Can we make it to that? So today, because I think I did actually miss out on this Let's Play, because I was so busy talking about, I don't even remember, it was probably like Ender Dragon and like ends and stuff. Something, I guess like I was rolling around a bunch of subjects, but I didn't ever actually manage to get around to talking about what I was up to this week. And I went to Bulgaria. Or Bulgaria. It's definitely Bulgaria, but like every now and then I like to throw out a fake pronunciation for a word, because we don't, everyone always acts like so smart and like clever when they're like, well, actually it's pronounced like this. And although like it's easy to act smart, like the only reason you know something is because you've heard someone else say it. Like a pronunciation isn't like a rule of law. It's just how more people say something. Like if we just agree right now, Toycat is actually pronounced Toycat. Toikata. Toikata. Yeah, wait, Toikaka. Toikactata. You know, Toikacatata. That's how you pronounce Toycat from now on. It's just been decided, and we all agree. And if the only people that say Toycat say it like that, then why is that not the correct pronunciation? And the answer is, well, I mean, it's stupid, but still, it is correct. And that's my whole point of this whole thing. Like, because this happens so much with pronunciation. So it just sounds like, oh yeah, well, you didn't know how. I think it was. There's a place in the UK. It's spelt Chelmsford, and it's actually said something really strange. I said Chelmsford once, and one guy was like, whoa. This guy, you know, that was like the discrediting argument. Like, you know, you said a lot of good stuff, but then you said Chelmsford with the, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just one of those funny things. Like, think about there's in the UK this happens all the time. Like the famous river in London is it's spelt Thames, and I have a lot of friends that still say it Thames. But you can't act all smart just because you happen to know that it's pronounced Thames. I'm pretty sure it's Thames anyway. I don't know for certain. I'm just assuming. So yeah, I went to Bulgaria, and I also went to Gamescom. I really like games conventions, and I'm one of the few people in the world, I think, that like goes to a games convention for the games. Because like honestly, a convention is an opportunity to meet people and stuff. So you go there to like, I don't know, like meet people you know from games. And you know, I usually do that, and I've done that at most conventions. But this time it was just like, you know, they invite me every year, and I would like to play some games, and I'm in Germany anyway. So I went to Gamescom, the biggest game convention thing, and just played a bunch of games, and it was wonderful. And I'm just saying, that's a good day. Like it, honestly, like it's been a while since I've just been able to like. Okay, here's the thing I had in my mind. Like, you know how, even if you really love food, no matter how much you love, food, you can only eat like 3 or 4 meals a day. Like, even if you really love food, you can't eat 6 full meals. You have to like cut down on them because the human body can only eat so much, right? Can we all agree on that one? We all agreed? Wow, so we go to a games convention. I think a lot of people go to like meet people and then also sometimes do stuff with games. Like the games are kind of the secondary thing. That's my assumption, Casey. But yeah, so basically, I feel like nope, lost my train of thought. It's all gone. So what was your favorite parts about the games convention? Again, like I said, video games. I love playing video games. Oh yeah, the food platter thing. So no matter how much you love food, and believe me, I love food so much. I'd like, if you could eat all you could eat, I would honestly have like days where I just ate like 6 weeks worth of food, and then was like, well, I guess I don't need to eat for a bit now. But you can't do that because your body doesn't let you. Because food isn't really just a thing you're meant to enjoy. It's like a thing. Whatever. That's just my point. You can't eat 10 meals in a day, but you can't play 10 different games in a day. You can try, but you're not gonna have 10 full games of experience. Like, I'd say you have to really play like even for like some games, it's like a minimum of 15 minutes. But to get into a game like Zelda, you have to play like hours sometimes. I played the Ocarina of Time in a flight, and I played an hour and a half, and it's like not quite enough for me. So yeah, basically my point of all of that is like that's why games conventions are cool, because it's kind of like a cross between a demo and something else. So yeah, that's the thing right there. Mason Parisi sends in a $2 super chat and says, "Hi, have you figured out how to tame a zombie horse?" And to answer your question, no, it was actually not featured in this update. They put it on the changelog, and it's in that video, but they changed the changelog afterwards because they realized it's not a thing that's in there. So yeah, don't worry about it. There's no way to do it. You're not just missing it. So that's a sad face thing. So yeah, most people mispronounce llamas, to be fair. How are you meant to pronounce llamas? Because I bet I'm one of the people that mispronounce it. Probably. I mean, I don't know for certain. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. What we do with the remains is floaty weirdo. I think I'll just leave like a big floating kind of forest thing here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, back to, so I like Gamescom because you can like try out a bunch of games, but they're all games I'm like excited for. Like, want to play the Cold World War II beta? You can play it. It wasn't the beta. It was like a separate thing. You can play it for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, get a feel for the game and then go out with it. Like, all the games were set up so you could get like the best moments from it. I played Mario vs. Rabbids. I played the new South Park game, which is like not necessarily a great game for YouTube. But I played a bit of Destiny. I played a bunch of games there, and it was just like this amazing experience of like, again, I really felt it was, again, it was like the tasting platter where you get to try like 10 meals at once. It was the exact same thing, but video games, and you know, because I'm a YouTuber, I'll be honest, like, one of the small benefits is, like, I'm technically pressed when I go through these things. So I'm like, oh yes, my opinions are very important on Destiny betas and such. I know, there's just something nice about a day like that. So I had a lot of fun, I had a good day, and that was kind of, that was my time in Germany. So then I went to, like, Dortmund, because there was a really cheap flight from there, and it's cheaper to, like, catch the train there than, it was a really confusing journey, and yeah, it confused some people I met later on the day. But yeah, basically that's when I did the video. You might have seen it. It was live from Germany. And as it turns out, my microphone does not like that part of Germany, because it was like just broken as heck. So I'm sorry to anyone who watched that, but it's all better now, I think. What are you planning to put from all mention? Still haven't decided. Again, we're focusing on the destruction for now. Like, let's get some positive energy here. Except it's not really positive, it's more negative. But yeah, so yeah, flying. I think I was at the smallest airport I've ever been in my life. Last week too, because again, it's Dortmund in Germany. You've probably never heard of the city. Now you have. They have an airport, and it was so small it had like one stand for like everything, and then like one place where you could buy like cheap alcohol. That was it. Like there wasn't much more than that. Are you gonna order a stream pizza? I've already eaten, but the usual rule of stream pizza is like if anyone wants to order a stream or donate enough for a stream pizza, I will do it. But I wouldn't like to, but you know how rules are. You know how rules are. Maybe I shouldn't have it that way. Maybe it should just be like, if you want to make it happen, you can, but it's not too important. But yeah, I'm going to keep going today until this gets done, no matter how long it takes. So I want to really just like have some efficiency going on here. It looks like I'm going to need more chests, and I'm going to need them quickly. Oh god, yeah, we're pretty much out of chest space already, so we'll do that. We'll get around to that, don't worry. But for now, let's just go back into this. And let's keep destroying stuff. So fly up in there. And let's destroy this wall right here. So again, this is like, oh god, where we're starting things. Because once this is down, then everything else is kind of like an easy, you walk around and it gets more and more destroyed. It's easy enough stuff. So it's okay. Oh yeah, so I went to Bulgaria after that. And I thought that was like, I've never been to Bulgaria or really anywhere in the Balkans. And because it was like so if you don't know, it's a former communist socialist country, and every one of those countries you can always see like the holdover, because so here's a quick history lesson actually. Here's a quick history lesson you might not know, but the fall of all, like literally a different way of life, like a different economic system. You couldn't just buy or sell things there. It was like a whole different thing. That was like 27 years ago. That's like barely a human's lifetime ago. So you can still see the scars of it, and I know it's fascinating to me. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's like, oh no, this is something sad and you shouldn't look at it. But yeah, I really like Bulgaria for that reason. It was pretty crazy stuff. Good to see you here, Player One, by the way. But yeah, it was really good stuff in general, I'd say. And I like Bulgaria. I like Bulgaria a lot. I went on this like strange, it was free actually, like a tour of just lots of weird food from there. Because it's one of these places that like doesn't, there's like a billion types of people who live here. So there's like a billion types of food. And like the games thing, I was like, I would like to try all of these types of food. So yeah, I did that, and like, because cheap alcohol after flying a couple thousand feet to the air sounds like a good idea. It's actually before you fly in the air. Like, every airport has this like same scam of duty free, where like they say like, oh, you can get really cheap alcohol. Don't mind the fact that like it's not actually cheaper anyway, because of how the EU works. But whatever. Anyway, so. Back to what I was saying. So okay, well, you fix your boots. I guess I have to fix my boots. I don't know when though, so not now. That's my solution. Just like future Toy Cat will fix my boots, but I'm not gonna do it because I can't be bothered with that. So back to what I was saying about Bulgaria. Lovely place. I met some Austrians, not Australians. Austrians. I get them confused too. I made a video like literally explaining how they were different, and then I made the mistake of saying Australia instead of Austria. It's confusing stuff, but I met some Austrians there, because like it's funny, like even though everyone spoke English, like everyone I was with was like, oh yeah, there's some Egyptians, some Argentinians, some Spanish people, like, and then there's some Austrians. It's just like, well, I guess the Austrians are the closest thing I'm gonna get to an English person, because there's literally not, like, apparently there just isn't much UK tourism to Bulgaria. I mean, it makes sense. How many people do you know who are British who have gone to Bulgaria, I guess? And yeah, so that Bulgaria was really nice. There's lots of like just really tiny cute things that's like hard to even put pinned down. But I like my time there a lot. I would recommend it, and it's got loads of like weird stuff. I know, like there's a part of me that just wants to be interested by places, and that place interested me. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there's my what I've been up to this past week. Usually it goes on the Let's Play, but today you get it in live stream form. Hopefully that was something you enjoyed or whatever. So again, if you hurt the squid, it shoots ink. I've heard that one actually. It's on the secret features. I should look into a bit more. I will totally go through that whole thing. So yeah, let's now destroy the rest of this. We can come back for that later, as well as the floor or whatever. I'm gonna need a new axe this video. Like, I guess I should realize that ahead of time. But I want to live in denial anyway, so I think I will just live in denial. Like, there's nothing stopping me living in denial, so why don't we just do it? So cat. Nope, that's something else. So cat, do you know if you can sync your old worlds in the new version at any time, or do you have to prepare the worlds ahead of time? You can do it edit any time. I can sync this world next update. It might not work after the full games come out. There might be like a period where it doesn't properly work. But, you know, who knows? We'll have to see on that one. So, Toycat, do you know when the Beta Skipper update comes out? Do you think we can make... Okay, you know, these are just Minecraft questions again. So, yeah, what else have I been thinking this past week? Because the thing about Minecraft questions is they're so one-dimensional. The reason you might think, like, Toycat, I mean, surely you should want non-stop Minecraft questions. It's a Minecraft channel. Well, I mean, one... These streams again, they're more like extended Let's Play where it's all about like, let's just chill. We're playing Minecraft, we get that, but it's like how like I bet people who, if you ever like go to a cinema with someone, when the movie's over or when the movie's happening, you don't talk about the movie. You don't go, wow, did you see his acting just there? Or if you go bowling with someone, you don't talk like solely about their bowling skill. Because, I mean, maybe you do, but it's not a good idea, right? Because I don't actually even know why. Like, it makes sense that you should talk about bowling with the bowling person. But for some reason, you don't. That's the way we as a society have decided things are. You know, I'd love to know why that is sometime. Like, I bet there's, like, some really cool psychology on why we don't want to, like, talk about bowling while we're bowling. Again, I don't actually bowl very often. It's just example. But yeah, if you fake being me, you will get banned from the chat. So if you don't want to be banned, make sure your name isn't pretending to be Toycat, because it misleads people, and some use it to do some terrible stuff. But yeah, so what was I thinking about? I was thinking about toothpaste actually. You might think like Toycat, you make videos for a living, and you travel to Bulgaria sometimes. What were you thinking about toothpaste? Why were you thinking about toothpaste even? But I was thinking. There is some amount of toothpaste you will use in your lifetime, right? Like, over the course of my 80 years of existence, let's say. Will I live that long? Maybe. Hopefully. Over my years of existence, I'm probably going to live old enough. And, let's just assume 80 years. But, you know, over that period of time, I'm going to use some amount of toothpaste. Let's say I use, like, one toothpaste thing every 6 months, roughly. Again, I don't know if that is true. Then that means I'm going to use like 160 toothpaste things in a year. And again, this might seem like it's entirely silly. But I was thinking to myself, like, if you know you're going to use that much toothpaste anyway, like, it's not like my teeth are going to, like, just vanish. Like, I have teeth, and I'll probably have them the rest of my life. And if I know there's 160 toothpaste to go, or even if I know there's over 100, why don't you just buy all 100 toothpastes now, right? Boom. There's a smart idea. And I was thinking to myself, like, for a really long time about this, like, yeah, that would be really cool. Imagine if you could just buy everything you needed now, and then you'd never need things again. Like, isn't it annoying how, like, every week you go to the store and you just buy the same stuff you already own? Well, wouldn't it be cool if you didn't have to? But yeah, basically, then it started to get a bit dark where I was thinking, like, so let's say I need 160 toothpaste. Let's go to the store. Oh, sorry, let's go online, because I buy most of my shopping online. And let's buy myself 160 toothpaste. And then I started to realize, like, you could probably measure your lifespan by toothpastes, and it'd get really depressing. If you bought yourself, or you won in, like, a contest, a lifetime supply of toothpaste, it'd be really depressing every time you used one up, because you'd be like, my life just got one toothpaste shorter. I totally guessed you were going to say that. Because of the 30-second delay, I'm actually not sure which exact thing you guessed I would say. That's the only issue when, like, I'm in the middle of a sentence and I see something like that. Please tell me what you figured I would say. I want to know which part of me you guessed or is predictable. So, yeah, going back to... yeah, so toothpaste, wouldn't that be depressing? But, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about it a really long time. And then I realized the time I've spent thinking about toothpaste is time I could have spent living. And then, you know, I stopped thinking about toothpaste. I didn't go to live because, you know, I play video games all day. Like, I just went to go, like, do something else instead. But still, it was a long train of thought, and I figured I'd share it. When you say finally destroying, what do you mean? This is going to be the fully destroyed. It's going to be entirely destroyed by the end of this video. There's going to be nothing left of it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be really beautiful. And by beautiful, I mean, like, it's going to look like nothing. I don't know, is nothing beautiful to you? If it's not, then maybe beautiful is misleading. But believe me when I say I think it will be beautiful. So we're going to need some chests, and I'm going to need some... Okay, so let's put stuff away in here. I need some more chests, and I need some more equipment. I forgot to realize that, like... Well, I didn't forget to realize. I didn't realize, I guess, that so much would be needed. So I'll go get that sorted right now, after we put my stuff away in a chest. So yeah, we need to go back through the nether. It'll only be like a minute. We need to grab another... Should we do it at nighttime? Sure, let's do it at nighttime. So again, time is of the essence here, so I'm going to really be fast with this. And you're talking about toothpaste. Why? Are you not thinking about toothpaste all the time either? Because I don't know if I believe that. That can't be necessarily true. I don't know, like, I feel like everything you talk about, on some level, you shouldn't be talking about. Again, it goes back to the whole, like, bowling thing, right? Like, I mean, I'm playing Minecraft. Why am I talking about anything that's not what's happening right now? Really, the purest form of me talking right now would be me saying, never rack, never brick, ghast, firework, never portal. That's the purest form of conversation. Oh, see, Kit Kats. Sorry you had to go. But yeah, that was the purest form of conversation you can get. Like, just saying the things that are happening. But any good conversation, as you probably know if you've ever spoken to a real human, isn't just that. And I don't know why it's not just that. So we need to get some wood from somewhere. 5 oak planks is not what I meant by wood. I'm sure that... Okay, there we go. 22. We'll take out 16. Put one back. Actually, wait, if we take these 6 planks, and then we take 2 of these. Oh, these are different planks. Whatever, we can use them anyway. And then we'll fly over to here. Because fun stuff. And I got myself a brand new pickaxe. I got myself a brand new axe. And let's use those instead. Let's use our brand new fancy stuff. And let's get this done. So we got efficiency 4. We got efficiency 4. And since we know the silk touch, do we have silk touch in here somewhere? This is the best thing we've got for silk touch so far, I think. No, that's fortune. Okay, so we don't have any silk touch pickaxes. So we have to stick with this for now. That's fine, that's fine. So now we can fly all the way back. We'll make some chests for now. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll chop down some more wood. And make some more chests. Let's fly right back. All good, all over. Let's go. It's like you're very unorganized. That's the thing about Minecraft. That's the thing about Minecraft, I'd say. Like, the whole, like, oh god. It kind of represents, like, what you can be in real life. And in real life, I'm incredibly unorganized, as it turns out. That's also the most boring form of conversation. We can see it. We don't need to tell us what's on the screen. Talking about toothpaste is much more interesting. I agree, Casey. I think what it is once you go beyond anything that's not just saying what's happening. So, something everyone can relate to on some level is like, oh, I died. Oh, I'm flying. Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, that's like crazy. A bunch of viewers actually joined us then, so let's assume that it was because of the exact talk. That's the sort of stuff that really does well in YouTube, and like, you know, you can make good jokes out of it. Because everyone can get that. Look, he was flying, and he said he was flying, but get this, he said it in a funny voice. Whoa. He has revolutionized... Oh, wait, we need to chop down some trees. So let's just chop down a few over here. Turn these into something. I'm trying to use up the ones that won't break leaves. And let's just make all the chests that we need. Because we're going to need a bunch of chests, if we're honest. So, wood into chests. Okay, 5 chests. That's probably enough for now. Make a double chest there. Actually, we're going to need a lot of this stuff over here. And then also, more importantly than any of that, we need another chest over here. So since everything's like 1 block out of sync, we'll place a chest like up here. And then this can be where we place other stuff. Boom. Okay, all good. Let's get to stuff, and then we'll talk about toothpaste. So toothpaste expires after 2 years. You can't buy a lifetime supply. Oh no, really? Is that true? Toothpaste expires? I guess everything expires, doesn't it? When you said I'm going to sleep, your voice starts sounding like Frosty the Panda again. Maybe Frosty the Panda is just my popular YouTuber voice. Again, if you notice, like, that's how you become popular on YouTube. Not because, like... because people will watch you and everyone gets you. There's no selection of people that are like, I don't get it. So Cat, why don't you ever wear a helmet? I really like wearing the dragon head, okay? Is that so wrong? Is it wrong for a man to love a dragon head? It probably is. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, yeah, I feel like the main issue, is that, like, once you get anything beyond that, everyone has their own idea of, like, what's the best thing to talk about. Have you ever been talking to someone? This is like a funny comedy sketch, so I'm going to, like, try and translate it. Not translate, but, like, translate it into words I'm saying right now. But it's a funny thing of, like, hey, can you stop talking about what you're talking about? It's boring. What I want to talk about is way more interesting. Because everyone has their own idea of what's interesting, don't they? Like, someone out there is like, you know what, Toy Cat? I really love football. Why do you never talk about football? You know, right now, tell me in the chat what the most interesting thing in the world you'd like to hear me talk about is. Like, I'll need to prove a point. I'll maybe discuss one or two of them by accident, but tell me what you think would be the most interesting thing for me to talk about. The thing you'd go, yes, Toy Cat's finally going to talk about it. When you think about it, we're all going to expire as razor wave. Whoa, that got deep real fast. I'd love to hear what you think that is. I hate the look of expired milk, me too. Maybe that's what he wants me to talk about. Like, you know, can you talk about how much you hate the look of expired milk? And yeah, so let me know right now. Most interesting thing in the world you'd like Toy Cat to talk about. But yeah, why talk about toothpaste when you have mouthwash? Mouthwash doesn't brush your teeth or like clean your teeth as well, does it? I'm not a dentist, so I can't give you hygienic advice. Okay, so Minecraft is Traincrafter 13. So Minecraft in what form? You know, it's such a big thing. Politics, God's existence, politics. What the heck? Those are like the things you don't talk about on YouTube. Maybe it's because I like very deliberately say I'm never going to talk about them. It like tantalizes people. I got someone who says football. Microwavable meals, says Beastly Craft. Skyrim, FNAF being dead. Embarrassing stories. Doctor Who, cars, movies, Minecraft, toothpaste. I'm glad the toothpaste talk is rubbing off on someone. Stupid people's common sense. Religion, North Korea, waffles, Doctor Who, politics, the Call of Duty franchise, North Korea. North Korea is a hot topic these days, eh? But yeah, the thing where you have to be careful is like, so every one of those is something I have an opinion on, right? Like, I have an opinion on if there is a god. I have an opinion on politics. I have an opinion on toothpaste even. I have a really lengthy opinion on toothpaste. But sometimes you gotta like weigh up, like, is my opinion something unique? Is it something that I'm gonna have fun talking about? And I bet if I did start talking about politics, if I did start talking about North Korea, about sex, according to this one guy, about Jake Paul, the axe I broke, there's a bunch of people who hear that and say like, well, I mean, Toy Cat, is this really the right place for North Korea talk? So yeah, that's the thing you gotta like, I guess, be mindful of, is just like, talk about what you feel like you're talking about and see if people want to listen. If your only input is like, don't talk about that, talk about something else, it's not really, you know, much to go on. Because imagine doing that in real life, like, your friends in the middle of talking about like, oh yeah, so I really, really admire people who can smell. You're like, just shut up, and can you talk about Minecraft again? That's the thing, we're friends over here. Talk about, you know, it's the same sort of thing. What opinion do you have about sex, says Watithi? My opinion on sex is it's pretty good. Like, it's in the like top 10 activities to do. There you go. That's how you can have an opinion on sex. Someone else like it can't be possible to do that. Ronaldo. See, I could talk about Ronaldo for all of maybe like 6 seconds. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so Ronaldo, right? Here's everything I know about presumably Cristiano Ronaldo. So Ronaldo from Portugal often gets confused with Ronaldo from Brazil because they're both famous football players. Boom! That's every last inch. Can you measure things in inches? Of Minecraft knowledge I have. The expiry update, all food can expire. But toothpaste isn't food. Toothpaste is just fluoride and bicarbonate soda and something else to keep it like together. Some form of weird paste. It's really weird, like toothpaste is strange stuff. But because toothpaste is only that weird stuff, I didn't think it could expire. That sucks now, because I have to set up an Amazon order for like every 2 years to buy new toothpaste. I bet Amazon will die before my toothpaste is complete. I guess that's kind of nice to think about, like, really, isn't it? Like, how long are you gonna live? Longer than Amazon, probably. But yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. So yeah, okay, that's my kind of point right there. Everyone wants to talk about a different thing. The thing you talk about, really, like, you're gonna offend someone with it. So if you ever think like Toy Cat, what you're talking about is just objectively boring. Well, I mean, there are some people that find it interesting. You're probably just not one of them, and that's fine. But you can't like go around acting like, oh, this thing is just objectively the worst, because it's probably not, if we're being honest with ourselves. If we're being like perfectly honest. So there you go. Now you know. Talk about Einstein's theory of relativity. I don't actually know enough about Einstein's theory of relativity. I know there's this big like scientific problem. Like there's this huge issue in the science world where quantum mechanics perfectly describes the world at an atomic level, and Einstein's relativity perfectly describes the world on a planetary level. But there's this big gap in between where like Einstein's theory doesn't work when you get too small, and quantum mechanics doesn't work when you get too big. And the two theories are entirely different worldviews. It'd be like if you said everything in the world is ocean, I said everything in the world is land. When we're standing on land, I make sense. When we're standing in the ocean, you make sense. But we can't both be right, but yet it seems at certain times like we are. So yeah, there you go. That's everything I know about his theories. I didn't know this for a very long time. It's obvious thinking back, but Albert Einstein, I even come back and he's still talking about toothpaste. You know what, no, Alan, just for you, I'm gonna talk about toothpaste some more. Don't you just really love the extra minty toothpaste? Like, sometimes I'll brush my teeth just as like a way to keep my mouth feeling fresh. Like, you know, sometimes you just feel like, oh, there's just something wrong with my mouth right now. Those are times when you should consider extra brushing your teeth. I really enjoy toothpaste in that reason. I like spearmint toothpaste. Like, again, you might think, why the spearmint? Spearmint's like a super, super strong stuff. How about I combine every topic all together? So I'm going to combine, is there a God, with politics, with North Korea, with football. So let's do this all together. So if there was a God, then the North Korean football team might be able to save the world by going to the US government and winning a football game against them. Boom, boom, just did it. There's every topic you've ever asked for, all combined. Okay, now that's viewer submitted topics, all done forever. Hope you enjoyed it. 10 out of 10, would do again. Toothpaste tastes bad. Toothpaste tastes bad only if you eat too much of it. Like, toothpaste is genuinely poisonous. I didn't know this until, I think I watched a YouTube video on it. Like, toothpaste will kill you if you eat enough of it. It's like a poison. Like, we don't tell kids it's a poison because, like, you want them to brush their goddamn teeth. But, but yeah, that's the thing. Talk about YouTube, talk about YouTube, talk about YouTube. See, YouTube's another thing. It's funny, actually. We all have YouTube in common, right? Like, you all watch YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, too. But, you know, we all watch YouTube here. I'm also on YouTube, so I have things about it. But the thing about YouTube is, like, because it's a platform, there's not so much you can say. It's the same thing as Minecraft, where, like, I mean, it's happening right now. You know, like, it's not what you come to me to hear from. Come to me to hear from? Whatever. There's a sentence in there. Build it if you'd like. I prefer Crest toothpaste. I go with Colgate. Maybe Crest is a brand. Maybe it's like a flavor. Oh, extreme feminism. Oh, that should be like the fourth thing we don't talk about. Like, no religion, no politics, no Star Wars prequels, and no extreme feminism. Like, those are the rules. Let's do it. So I live next door to you, says the Purple Fox still. Really now, what is my house number then? That's what you need to tell me. If you can tell me what number house I live at, then there's a chance that you live next to me. Talk about YouTube drama, but YouTube drama is like, YouTube drama is this worst thing, because it's not even fake. It's all irrelevant really. Like, people love drama because it's like, oh, that guy really said it. But like to these guys, it doesn't matter in the slightest. They're just like, wow, we can just continuously insult each other and get paid an ever-increasing amount. Because that's people honest, and the problem is like in the process, like it's fine to, you know, it's fine to be popular on YouTube. That's a good thing. I'm happy for people who can be successful on YouTube. But when you're successful on YouTube and you're kind of lowering the quality of the site, it's the same thing as like, let's talk, you know, oh wait, this is a famous quote, like, great minds discuss ideas, small minds discuss people, something like that. It's some famous quote by someone somewhere, and it's like I can talk about people all day, and you guys would be like, oh, he said that. Like I could be like, hey, guess what? You guys know Kim Jong-un? Well, I think that he's a little bit short. Whoa, did Toycat just say that? Oh, that's probably a bad example. It has to be someone like with like potential repercussions, I guess. Like, okay, let's do this. Okay, it's not working. But like, I don't know. I'm sure there's some people out there where you're like, oh yeah, so you're not the exact example of like the drama stuff, right? I think it's oh look, so everyone's just like, okay, Jake Paul. No, but even then, like, there's like almost like a mythical characteristic to it. You have to say like controversial stuff about people. Like, you know what? I think that I'm trying to think of like popular YouTubers that aren't like Jake Paul level. That also, you know, whatever, the Mandela effect. I swear. Okay, do you want to know? Okay, I had an example of the Mandela effect today. So in this update, came the ability. Sorry, it was a cooldown on ender pearls, and everyone collectively agrees that ender pearls had a cooldown before this update. Like everyone just like, there's no disagreement on that fact. It's just everyone accepts that was the case, but it's not. I went back and I tested it. It's not a fact, but it's so widely believed, and it puzzles me. Honestly, it puzzles me. The Mandela effect, if you don't know, is where everyone has like a collective fake memory. It happens a lot with like the world and stuff. So like, a lot of people remember the world being different than it actually is. But whatever. Anyway, my point is, it's just the Mandela effect. It's not a real thing. PewDiePie. I think that PewDiePie probably focuses too much on his YouTube channel. I know, you know, when you get to the level of wealth he's at, you probably should focus on like, I don't know what stuff you'd do otherwise, like, I don't know, lay on the beach. I don't actually think that's a good idea. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's my subtle criticism. You're like, oh, did you just say that? Did he just say that he's working too hard? Again, it's too much of a compliment. If you compliment people, that's not exciting. It's weird, right? Like, if I just went around and said, you know, I think that Jake Paul has nice hair. He doesn't, but if I said stuff like that, I wouldn't be like, that's the most boring thing you've ever said. But if I say, I think he is the death of YouTube, he's cancer, he's whatever, everyone's like, oh, now we're listening. Now we're listening. We've been speaking about speaking for so long that I've forgotten what everything else was going on about. So, there's a thing. How about we talk about the latest Game of Thrones episode? It was pretty good. Okay, we all agree? We're all on board. So how about we just go back to talking about toothpaste day? Well, just to annoy that one guy in the stream. I feel like it should be a rule that, like, if you tell me Berenstein or Berenstein, there weren't ever Berenstein bears in the UK. So, like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like people are in it, like, you know, I'm not going to call you stupid, but I am a little bit. Just because you get something wrong and other people get the same thing wrong, why does it have to be a huge worldwide altering of physics where you're in an alternate universe? Why can't it just be that certain facts are easy to remember wrong? It's easy to make mistakes. I don't know. He should have spent his money on blackjack and hookers. That's probably what he has done. Maybe he only makes YouTube videos because every time he gets a YouTube check. And believe me, if you're PewDiePie, your YouTube checks are like 7 digits, right? And he's just like, well, let's go to the casino, let's make this 8 digits. And then he comes home and he's like, well, guess I better make some more YouTube videos. Maybe that's what's going on in the PewDiePie world. But who do I know? Your friends that are YouTubers. Do you mean like talk about Echo? So like, oh, I think that sometimes he is hard to understand. That's funny. That's so back in the very start of Minecraft console, there were maybe like 20 YouTubers, 20 reasonably sized YouTubers. Like I wasn't anywhere near the top of the record. There were like 20 guys bigger than me, let's say. And of the 20 guys, or around my size maybe. And of those guys, there were 2 that I had issues understanding. And I'll admit now, Echo was one of them. Like, not actually issues, just like, whoa, that's, don't know what's going on with that. And I think it's really cool that, like, to this day, that a few of them have survived. Like, Bigby survived, Echo survived. I mean, really we're the last 3 of, like, the way back when people. But it's, you know, it's kind of cool to know. Stampy, please. I didn't actually know Stampy until, like, maybe 6 months ago, because we happened to be on the same panel. And then we met, like, 2 months ago, because we happened to be in the same place. He's a good guy. I heard a rumor that he watched my videos. And I was like, oh, isn't that nice? It's not a rumor, like, he told me directly. Well, I don't know if he told me, but he basically said it directly. But yeah, back to what I was saying. But yeah, I don't know, it's not exciting to say, like, good stuff about people, though, is it? That's not... It isn't luring your internal drama filter. And that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Talk about talking. I've been talking about talking too long. Okay, so what I'll talk about instead... You can't ever announce what you're going to talk about, I feel like. The moment you do something like that, you change. I heard that it could, that it did. Isn't that kind of cool? Also, it's annoying that there's so much on the outside of the mansion. I didn't even realize how much I'd have to destroy. But I promised I'd go all the way through in this, so I will. How about I talk about the drink I have with me? Because everyone always loves them when they see them in my fridge. I have these adorable mini cans that I use to drink. So I'll stare at the little mansion while I show you this. So as you can see, pretty good stuff. So hopefully my webcam is connected, turned on. Hello! Okay, so it's at the wrong angle. This is me. How's it going? I have a can this big. So like my hand is this big. I don't have to like properly show off the size of this thing. Like, it's a tiny can, right? And everyone loves these cans when they see them in my house. Everyone like wants to drink my can this size. Because honestly, have you ever gone to the end of like a full-size can and figured to yourself like, yep, that last bit was necessary. I totally wasn't just finishing that last bit off because I had to. And I'm almost like, again, I know this is like silly, right? Shout about shouting. So I think that when people shout unnecessarily, it's really not a good idea, okay? But a part of me goes into like almost conspiracy mode. It's not quite a conspiracy because it's just like companies making money the way they know how. But I sometimes think like, you know what? I bet they did the research on what the best size of can was for like people to actually, you know, drink or whatever. That's so cool. Do you feel like a giant hole in the can? I do. Everyone else does as well. Like, that's the best bit about these cans. Yeah, but they're such a waste of money, says Hazatron. Usually they're a waste of money, but you can buy them on Amazon now for... It's like £3 for 12. So 25p a can. And the thing is you drink less, and like, you gotta realize, like, it's not a... So you gotta think, like, the cheapest form of drink to buy is the 2-litre bottle. And although you can leave it in your house, if you just want to take something somewhere... or you want to open it and leave it for a while, it's actually wasteful because you force yourself to drink it or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Toget's wife is apparently saying lots of stuff. I wanna see what Toget's wife said. Oh, he's talking about guinea pigs. Okay, or she is talking about guinea pigs. I mean, they're not actually my wife. They could be my wife. I just don't know about, but I'm pretty sure they're not. So I can't wait to Toget destroys the mansion, says Juki. Yeah, I'm crazy excited in the whole thing. Oh, okay, so my conspiracy is they did the research on how much people wanted in a can, and then they just added, like, 20% to it. So you feel like you're going to get the amount you need. You know, like, you open the can, you get all excited for it, and then you realize, like, nope, this is actually way too much. That's my official conspiracy theory on why cans are the size they are. That's not conspiracy theory, that's marketing. I don't know, like, I feel like they never publicly say it though, right? They'd never say that, yeah, we got together and we worked out, you know, how to, like, best sell more drinks. What, they're like £5 a can at Asda? Okay, no one's ever going to spend £5 a can, I feel like. That's just silly prices. But the reason... Okay, wait, okay, here's a fun fact. So as a kid, I used to buy these all the time. Again, just to kind of show off the scale. I'm going to show you, like, an Xbox One controller that's not plugged. Okay, that is plugged in. Like, a Pokemon card. Okay, everyone knows a Pokemon card. It's the same size as a Pokemon card, right? So, like, it's that big. The reason they make these drinks, as a kid, I just thought it was like, oh, isn't that adorable? They make tiny cans. You know, like, I'd buy them every now and then. But they're actually for mixing with drinks. And it's, you know, as like, alcoholic drinks. Because if you only want to make one alcoholic drink, there's no point making a whole can. Surely they want to give you less, so you buy more. See, but the catch is like, everyone is willing to pay more to get more stuff. So they need to sell you, like, a little bit more than you need at once. That's my thinking. Because when you get less than you need, you feel like you get ripped off. When you buy more than you need, you feel like, okay, well that's, you know, at least I got what I wanted. And then the rest is, like, free. Because if you pay like £1, let's say a can costs £1. They usually cost a bit less, but if you pay £1 for a can, then, you know, and you're like, yep, this will fill my thirst. Then it fills your thirst, and it goes a little bit more, and you're like, whoa, that's kind of a good deal. And then you drink it, and you've got more of that product. Or I don't know, that's just a theory I had. It obviously, like, it falls down in a few places. But I bet it's an evil conspiracy theory. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, anyway, what else have I been up to this past week? I think I watched Spider-Man, the new one. That was maybe 2 weeks ago, actually. I don't know. But it was pretty good. I like any movie with New York in it. New York's I feel like New York is like the one city in the world, or like one of the like 4 cities in the world that can like compete with London by size. And it's always just like, whoa, that thing is big. That thing is very big. I'm back. What's happening? Since Hagatron. We're talking about toothpaste. I was talking about how, like, yeah, I really like to get, like, really serious with my toothpaste. Like, really brush in. Get it into your gums as well. If you don't brush your gums, you'll get gum disease. I actually went to my doctor recently, and she told my dentist, I guess it'd be, my teeth doctor recently, and she very casually at the end of it was just like, oh, by the way, you've got gum disease. Hope that's cool. And that will be $19.99. And it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we skipped over something important there. And apparently, like, just everyone has gum disease, or not everyone, but like most human beings, and it's just not an issue anymore. And isn't it cool that we've gotten to that point in humanity where we're just like, oh yeah, this thing used to be a problem. We stopped caring about it a long time ago, though. I need to stop falling down. It's getting a little bit annoying. So, I'm just going to keep breaking this stuff. And then chilling down here to pick it up. Again, I want to get, like, really seriously going on this, because we're 47 minutes in. I figured this would take, like, an hour and a half. And I bet it's going to be one of these, like, 4-hour streams. Because I just underestimated it again. It's hard to know exactly how many blocks you have, and how long it takes to destroy those blocks. Until you just start trying, I guess. Fun fact. Now you know. Now you won't make the same mistake. So really, it's a good thing I came here to do this. So to look at progress is Avril Lavordia. Yeah, I'm making really good progress though. Like, there's less and less here every time I'm destroying some blocks. It just feels like some of the progress isn't very efficient. But whatever. We're dealing with it as we go. The outside will be destroyed. Because these windows, the fact that they poke out a little bit is one of the most annoying things in Minecraft to me. So, Kat, what's your scariest real-life moment? They also talk about Minecraft, but, like, there aren't many Minecraft scary moments. I mean, the first time I played Minecraft, it was pretty scary. But my scariest real-life moment, I don't know, I have so many vivid dreams where I'm convinced they're real. I feel like I've almost died, like, 50 times. If I picture nearly dying, I can be like, oh yeah, that was like that time I died. And I'll be like, wait, I didn't die, it was a dream. Can you say main channel, don't care? Sure, main channel, don't care. Goodbye. You happy with that? So can't you think you'll ever go to Australia? I'd love to go to Australia, but it's so far away. Like, so far away. Like, not just kind of far away. So far away. I want to really emphasize that it's not like a close thing. But yeah, I'd love to go to Australia. Oh, and I messed that up. I'd love to go to Australia sometime, but just... Have I mentioned it's far away yet? If I haven't mentioned that, allow me to take this opportunity to tell you that Australia is way far, yo, and not close. So, I hoovered up some chocolate-flavoured coffee after I dropped some, and now the air release smells like chocolate. It's amazing. Oh, that's... Okay, that's like a good idea right there. Put chocolate into your Hoover intentionally, and then it doubles up as like a... whatchamacallit, like an air freshener or something. So, maybe Stampy's watching this right now, says Killer Camp. The thing about YouTubers that kind of like inhibits how much we can watch, because I used to love watching like 4-hour YouTube videos, is like as a YouTuber, like there's so much of your time is committed in a day. It's hard to like sit down and watch a live stream or whatever. So cat toothpaste is great. So cat toothpaste is great. Well, maybe toothpaste is great and you're telling me because I'm Toy Cat. I don't know. Maybe it's not important. I think it kind of is. So, Toy Cat, will the beta be available to Minecraft Disc users? The beta will never be available because you don't have the full game yet. Like, maybe future betas will be available, but this beta they've confirmed it's not coming if you have a disc, because they just can't prove you own it right now. They have to work out how to prove you own it, but that's coming in the future. So that's a thing. So Toycat, you can use a keyboard and mouse board in new Minecraft. I've heard about that. I have a keyboard on my controller actually. I'd show you, but I need both hands to like do what I'm doing. Why are you doing this? This is the #1 question. And why can't the answer just be because it's fun? Like, everything in life doesn't necessarily have a reason. Sometimes you do things. Because I was thinking about this actually, right? Like, cat face, that's a good one. I was thinking about this a little bit. Like, why does anyone do anything? And that sounds like it's just a stoner thought, like, hey man, you ever realize that, like, people just do things, even if they don't want to do them? And then people do things they want to do, but they don't always seem fun. Why is that, man? Well, the truth is life is just, like, a collection of things that you do, right? And that sounds depressing, but that's what it is. Sorry if this is the first time you're realizing that. But life is just a collection of, like, things you do. And as part of that, you do lots of things just because, like, your brain comes up with the idea, and you like making it happen. I so want to help you, says Z Creeper Master. Big thank you for the £2 super chat. Sadly, this is a solo survival world. I really appreciate the support, though. I'm going to be destroying a small-sized, brand new Minecraft world. So, again, big thank you for the £2 super chat. I'm going to be destroying a small-sized new Minecraft world. Sorry, what's it called? Old. So make sure you come check that out, and maybe you'll be able to join. But sadly, this is not something that works that way. Okay, you know what, chat? This is something I want to know, so we can, like, work it out. Because it feels weird to, like, ask people to donate to, like, join it. But I can only get, like... I can get potentially 30. But let's say we can get 5 people in there. And I need to only get people... I need to only get people that I can trust in that world. One of the ways I'm going to do that is, like, only people I know. But then after that, would it be fine to, like, play with donators? Or is that risky? Do you think... Is there anyone out there that would be willing to donate and then also a troll? Because most people aren't willing to sacrifice money just to troll, right? Like, they'd be immediately removed, blocked, etc. And it would just be, like, a waste of their money. Whereas if I just invite random people, there's no, like, downside to them. Like, if they want to troll, you know, they can just do that. And it happens. So, I don't know, it's just a thing I was thinking about. I want to, like, hear your approval. Does that sound too weird, though? Because, again, I don't want it to be like I'm selling the slots. It's just, like, a way to prove their effect. So tell me if that sounds good or if that sounds, like, really sleazy. Because I kind of want to do it. And I don't want to do terrible things. My goal in life is not to. If I can avoid it. Lol, destroying a mansion in survival, that's new. Yeah, it's one of the weirder projects to really embark upon. But we're making some good speed today. It's good fun. It's kind of like a podcast where I'm making the background live, like the background gameplay live. Because again, I've been talking about toothpaste for God knows how long. It's okay. Have you ever had a relationship? I always wonder when people ask this question, like, how many people don't ever have a relationship? Like, I know right now some of you watching this are like under the age of 20, let's say, and you know, or under the age of 15 or 12, and you're like, oh me, it's scary. Of course I haven't, because yeah, you don't have them when you're 13. Like you know people who are having like quote unquote relationships, they're just pretending real hard. They're just pretending really hard. It's not actually happening. But yeah, the reason I bring that up is because yeah, many. Now you don't. You get looked down doing it based on donations. People twist it given the opportunity. Do you think there's a better way to do it then, or a better way to like brand it? Because I like that too. You know, it'd probably buy some pizzas. That'd be nice. But no, it's mostly just the idea of like, it would be cool. Oh goddamn! Every time. It would be kind of cool in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have a better idea? Don't do it. There are a lot of trolls. Well, I have to open up the world to some people because I generally cannot do that project by myself. It just would not work, I don't think. So then the question becomes, how do I like know who to trust? And I think donations are a good way to like. Again, it's like a deposit. Like you don't ruin things that you've paid money for. Generally speaking, there are some weird people on the internet, but you'd hope that's not how that goes. So I'm gonna break my way into here again. And should we start destroying the floor now? Or can the floor stay? The floor can stay for a bit. Because that's what needs to go. That's what, like, really has to go. So let's destroy some more of this. Starting with these things. So, Toycat, is there going to be a pizza stream? I should do Cooking with Toycat Pizza Edition sometime. I make some amazing pizzas. Maybe that kind of ruins it, actually. But whenever I have like I know someone round, I'm always round to have if you want help, Toycat. I appreciate it, Shojuki. I think I invited you last time, right? I think you found diamonds for me. It was good stuff. I only invite people who you see often who are kind. The only issue of that is like like I need there to be like always 5 people, right? Or like 5 people whenever possible. I think what I'll do is like the current system where I feel like I don't immediately trust you just because you donate. But, you know, like, it's a better way for me to remember people. How many people would you add? All 30 that are possible, says Casey. Even though 30 is possible right now, it seems to crash your console long before you get there. So probably, like, 10 or something like that. I don't know. It's a thing. Okay, so it's like invite your friend Eka. Again, it's the same thing with, like, other YouTubers. Even if they're good friends, like they don't have the same like time that normal people have because we're YouTubers. We will have to do this YouTube thing. Fun fact. Takes quite a bit of time from your life. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly look for any like missing blocks maybe, in case there are any. Nope, we look like we're good. Okay. And now I'll just run around the whole thing and chop some birch planks away. Because that way I can get some stuff done on my way back to the chest. See, multitasking. All good stuff. So, Andrew, do you prefer... Andrew, is this offensive to you? No. Saying is this offensive isn't offensive. Do you prefer Marvel or DC? I don't know why everyone has an opinion on this. I have the opposite of an opinion. Like, I couldn't think of ways to care less. I would have to try very hard to work our way. Fun fact, sometimes cause sadness as fun fact. Oh, says, oh, I can't get your name right. I tried, Hazatron. I'd love to help if I can. I have the Windows 10 beta. I'll totally send you an invite. Let's work out your gamer tag. And then we'll get that sorted. All good stuff, all good stuff. So I'll send it via Twitter or something. And we'll make that happen. So you can trust some people who have been around for long enough in the chat. And that's a cool thing. Okay, next step, put this away. Because every time we come back, you gotta empty the inventory. And these chests are like filling up so fast. They're just like filled with stuff. And again, that's fine. They can fill up if that's how they want to be. That's how they're gonna be. But yeah, I feel like we probably only have like an hour of solid work left. And then we'll be most of the way, if not all the way. I think we're underestimating it again. But like, oh no, we need to get this. Okay, we can't get this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll get the last of the glass panes just sorted. So we can kind of zone in on the rest of this, right? Oh yeah, that's the last glass panes. Awesome. And we'll destroy this section way faster than the rest even. Oh god. No, I won't. Apparently I won't. Okay, let's fly back up there. Okay, so I can actually land on the stone this time. Can I do it? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I cannot land on the stone this time. I'm glad I realized that. His subscriber count isn't real. Yeah, it is. I wonder how many subscribers I've got in this live stream. I always like think to myself, like, keep note of what the number was at the start. But I don't know. Why do you need people anyway? I don't need people for this stream and for this world. This world is strictly solo. But I figure because I'm starting a brand new version of the game, I could like change up a rule. Invite people to a game. I could do, you know, could help the game be more fun. Who knows? It's just one of those things I considered doing. He sounds very quiet. I think it's because my microphone's like pointed up, so I should be speaking up here, but I'm like speaking ahead of me. Sometimes as I like go on longer, I get more and more quiet. Whatever. Maybe if I just turn on my webcam at all times. So now you can like see where my microphone is, and 2, you can lip read, and you can be like, ah, I don't hear what he's saying, but I can read what he's saying. So does this world have host privileges? No, this is strictly survival. These are the privileges I have. Well, they're not even privileges. Like, they're the opposite of privileges. The lack of privilege, if you will. Check your host privileges. Toycat, I'm always here to help Toycat if you need it. Plus we can test out crossplay. Yeah, crossplay is a fun idea, honestly. Like, it's crazy being able to join the same world on so many different platforms. I've seen someone, I don't know how he did it. Like, it was for the world thing. He hosted his own world on like Windows 10, and that way he could use his like PC as a server, so he could run his console game. So I might give that a try sometime. Try and get third-player Minecraft going. So you can trust me. I've joined before. My game tag is Mr. Google Man, but I don't have access to beta. That's the issue. The beta's what we're talking about here. I appreciate it. So is the lips thing making sense now? You're getting it. It's like, you inspire me to destroy an entire chunk. I think that's so cool, Benjamin. I really do. Like, I love it when anyone's inspired by anything I've done. It's just like, aw, me. That's too cool. I wish I wasn't too poor and the beta was on Switch. Well, I mean, you don't actually pay money for the beta, so like, you don't have to be poor to play it, or you don't have to be rich to play it. I mean, if you're rich, you can probably have more fun playing it because you can like buy all the skin packs. I love skin packs so much, by the way. They really improve my Minecraft experience. I buy all the skin packs. Sometimes I play Minecraft. You start with 540. So I've gained about 100 subscribers. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. Sometimes I load up Minecraft and I just buy skin packs. Like that's for real what I do some days. I'm just like, you know, Minecraft's great, but really I just play the game as an excuse to be able to pay for some skin packs. So just figured I should let you know that. It's like I did that to record a video from a world I had on my phone, posted it and joined my PC to record. Oh, that's quite cool actually. I used the method of breaking Minecraft from that, by the way. The whole spawning in a bunch of ender dragons. It's a pretty good video. It'll be coming out over the next few days sometime. It's pretty cool stuff. So, Cat, can you do an American accent? I don't know if I can do an American. That's cowboy, isn't it? Well, not even really cowboy. It's just bad cowboy. I know. I can't really try to do an American accent because I'm not sure what type I'm really even going for. Oh, let's take out the cat music discs because that's like good stuff. Gotta have cats with you. Actually, no, wait, we don't have any use for them. Put those back in there. Like, I know they're called cat, but we just can't take them. Hi, so Cat, do you have any tips for PC users? There's Rachel Records. My tips is to get good with your mouse. It's come from the same man that says he hates TLC. No, I'm always talking about how much I love skin packs. Just all the time, I'm just talking about, like, I wish there were more skin packs. I wish instead of focusing on these, like, content updates, they only focused on skin packs. I'd love that so much. Like, you have no idea. Be the best stuff. You know, that's the problem with custom skins, right? The moment they release it, they don't get to release skin packs. And then what am I going to do all day? Like, I can't just sit there. I can't sit there and purchase skin packs if the skin packs don't cost any money. You know, for the longest time, I've wondered, and I've realistically thought, The reason they never added skin packs, added custom skins to console, is because it's easy to come up with reasons why you can't, and the amount of money they make. Because even if only 1 in every 100 Minecraft players buys them, that's like 200,000 sales of something for $1. That's $200,000 or whatever. You can make a lot of money that way, I imagine. But yeah, that's never been confirmed. I should have asked sometime when I was at 4J, just like, okay, be real with me here, just be real with me. What's the reason for no custom skins? But I mean, I don't know. It's always been my suspicion. Always been there. So now we're just going to get rid of a bunch of this glass again. Glass is super annoying, because I have to switch out to a different axe for it. And this axe will break soon enough. So to get, should I like do something with this face cam? That's the problem, like I feel like face cam only adds stuff if you like make it add something, and I've just got a blue wall here. There's not much I can do with that. I'll do something with that sometime. That's my promise to you, the viewer. How long is this going to take? Probably another hour or so. Again, that's my estimate right now. Could be a lot longer. I'm hoping it's not a lot longer, but it could be. It's humanly possible. I'm going to keep drinking my mini can. I don't know why, but I really love ginger ale recently. Is it ginger ale? It's ginger ale. Like, it doesn't even really taste like no one's excited about the taste of ginger, right? No one's ever thinking like, you know, the one thing my life needs is ginger. I'm just gonna bite a raw ginger. But like ginger, like flavored stuff, or like ginger beer and ginger ale, they taste really good. Fun fact. So yeah, imagine the madness that would happen if you get game files onto console. Supposedly that's what they're doing with the brand new Minecraft version, actually. Supposedly. Those are the things I have heard. Well, those are the things they've said. And, you know, maybe they'll realize, like, oh, we wanted to, but we just can't. But the dream is they realize that that's not the case. That's the dream, right? That's the dream. So, Toucat, you should make a petition to ban gravel. Now, there's an idea for a good petition. Toucat, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? The woodchuck could chuck wood. 17. Thank you for asking. When are you planning on the world destruction? Says Tucker Priest. It's just one of the big projects I have in my mind for like the next week or two. Like if I want to stream something, we'll start destroying that world. Because if I'm going to have a brand new world for the new version anyway, because this world still won't expand to the new version yet, I figured that'd be kind of cool. So I can't make a video of your parents. No one knows what they look like. I don't know. I wouldn't find that fun. Like the idea's been kind of done anyway. Do not break your urban axe of the glass. It's a silk touch axe. That's the thing. I don't have any other silk touch things on me, so I'm gonna have to break it or leave the glass here. I haven't quite decided on which yet. Keep going, so I can't. I'll be here to the end. I appreciate that, Sheijuki. Thank you for the £2 super chat. Oh, my face is covering it. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. Face cam special. It's everyone's favorite thing. Face cam. So yeah, so Cat, where have you ever been born? I've never been born, actually. I'm looking forward to being born. So, you know, I'm just being sarcastic to every answer now, aren't I? That's just how things are going. But yeah, I have been born the one time. I got this solar lamp, like it makes like Triforce logo, and it happens to be from the same place I was born, and I was like, whoa, coincidences really can happen. And that was the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me this week. I don't know your parents, but I assume they probably wouldn't want to be recorded and put on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's a pretty common thing not to want to be recorded, right? The moment you see someone as a camera, you're like, oh god, please don't do this. My mom was the first person where I realized that like sometimes people didn't want to be on camera. Because as a kid, you always want to be on camera all the time. Like someone pulls out a camera, you're like, oh, I'd love to be on that. Like I don't even know why that is, but like I think that's maybe why like YouTube has so many kids these days, right? Because like they see people and they're like, whoa, I want to be on, you know, however they need to do it. There's just some desire to be famous in every kid. I don't know why that like always dies out at some point. Because like I hate the idea of like I guess, fame or whatever. Like, the idea of, like, people knowing me, that's terrifying. That's not good stuff. But, yeah, that's just fun fact you might not know about me. But yeah, basically, it's interesting how, like, that kind of changes when you get to adulthood. Just, like, suddenly you don't want to be on camera all the time. You want to be left alone so you can do your own thing. And it's kind of interesting, isn't it? So, Toycat, if you use TNT, it'll be faster. It says like 1 billion people who don't understand the idea. It's a recycling project. We're not just destroying it. And also, even if we use TNT, TNT only works for, like, large areas. It's not actually going to be faster. I know a part of you is thinking, like, you know what? It'd be so much cooler if it was that way. But not. YouTube's new logo looks straight out of PowerPoint. I must not have the YouTube logo, because it's just a red square with a play button in the middle, right? I haven't like, seen any. But I know everyone hates it, I've heard. But I'm not sure I understand why. But everyone hates everything. That's the internet. I wanted to be famous as a kid, probably, but now I try so hard not to be noticed by anyone. Is that your goal in, like, school or whatever? Just like, if no one notices me today, that'll be a good day. I mean, I guess that's a fair enough goal to have. What is he saying, says Isaac. I'm saying how I hate people whose name starts with an I. Sorry. That's what I'm really saying. It's hard to make a significant difference in the world without ending up famous. It's Solar the Inet Papoys. Oh, Solar Papoys. Hello. I saw you on that one video that one time. But yeah, so, no, I disagree. The only reason Elon Musk is famous is because he makes being famous part of his business strategy. I feel like there's... Okay, so think about the top 100 billionaires in the world. The top 100 richest people that have the power to do the 100 most things, arguably. How many of them do you know? You know Bill Gates. You might know Warren Buffett. You don't know anyone else on that list. Like, I bet Mark Zuckerberg's in there. But you know so few people on this list. So, I reckon... Dab on that mention. Okay, that's too much. We've come too far. The internet is too much for me now. But yeah, so basically I feel like you don't have to be famous to get stuff done. And when you get famous, you maybe get less done. I feel like Justin Bieber's contributed less to the world than, like, I don't know, let's make up a guy. Like the CEO of Red Cross or something. Or like a doctor. I bet there are so many doctors who have contributed more to the world than insert famous rapper here. I reckon, like, a lot of rappers have contributed negatively to the world or something. What's your opinion of your accent? I like my accent a lot, Self-Aimer. I didn't realize... When I was in school, a lot of people said, like, you speak posh or whatever. And I never really understood what they meant or why. But I guess I kind of get it as an adult. Because I know a lot about accents, like, just by coincidence, I guess. And I realized, like, oh yeah, my accent is kind of nice, isn't it? Like, a lot of people hate it. But for the reasons they hate it, I kind of like it. So yeah, oh, I never emptied my inventory. Let's go back. And let's do... Oh, okay, I broke. Big thank you for the £2 super chat, Z Creeper Master Ryan. Isn't the Wii U dying? What do you think, Toycat? I think the Wii U is dying as much as any old console version. If you want to play Wii U Minecraft, though, you've got years left before you have to really care. But I think Nintendo would prefer you upgrade to a Switch. I think that's what they kind of want you to do. That's the assumption, anyway. So we'll put our stakes in there for now. Just so we have more inventory slots that we can fill up. Just kind of makes sense to me. And then we'll put all of our stuff in here. And we're all good. Oh yeah, we've got this chest up here too. I forgot about this one. See, I think we've got enough chests to finish this now. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. We got this. You don't sound posh. I don't sound posh by, like, internet standards, but I sound posh by, like, I grew up in, like, the ghetto, basically. And it's because I speak, like, clearly. Like, I actually say the letters in most words. Oh god, no! We messed up again. It's fine, it's fine. Oh! Big thank you for the £1 super chat, Will Hawk Gaming. Always appreciated. And as always, when someone donates at least £1 or $1, I assume, because there's no text, they want me to rate their name. So your name gets like I think you get a 7.5 out of 10 because, you know, it's like Tony Hawk, Will Hawk. You know, that's a good reference right there. It's not like too on the nose. It's not like stompy, long face or whatever. It's just like, yeah, I kind of like Tony Hawk. I've got a similar name. I sound like a bird name combination. And then gaming, you know, you like video games? That's fine. I like video games too. Fun fact. So big thank you for the £1 super chat. 7.5 out of 10. You know, it's not quite there. It's still an imitation in a couple of ways, but it's just not too on the nose. So Kat, tell us a funny / embarrassing story. I think I told most of them videos already. Like the ones that come straight to my mind are ones that I'm pretty sure I've done the whole thing. Do a Danny Dyer impression, then you won't sound as posh. I don't even know how Danny Dyer speaks, just like painfully is all I can picture in my mind. I don't know how well I could do that, even if I tried though. I subbed and also liked and also turned on notifications as Sequel Immortus. Now that's what you gotta be doing. So you don't sound posh in comparison to internet people, but you sound posh in comparison to the people in my high school. I guess that's what I'd say it is, yeah, on my high school. I don't know about your high school. You might go to a rich fancy high school. But yeah, it's funny because in the UK, apparently like the fancy accent is the one where you just make sense. Because you can identify where someone's from just by how they speak. This is true anywhere in the world, but it's like really true for the UK. Like really true. So anyway, that's a thing. So thanks to all the moderators and Toycat himself. You're welcome, hello dudes. I don't know which moderators we have right here. I think we have the Swirly Hamster maybe. Kit Kats, let's go, obviously. We do have Swirly Hamster, yeah. Do Frosty the Panda voice. Is that what we have to do? You know, like when you get like too far into destroying the Water Mansion, sometimes you gotta chill down and just Frosty the Panda. Hey guys, it's Frosty the Panda here to tell you some embarrassing stories about his life. So because I'm a terrible Minecraft YouTuber and really, I'm just doing this because I get paid, I'm going to tell you the most non-offensive story ever that you can relate to. So this one time, I sound like a ghost story now. I was actually going to the store and I realized that, oh my god, they had no vegetables. So I went home without any vegetables. I can't do this, it hurts. I'm just trying to be the worst. Okay, trust me, the high school I go to is neither rich nor fancy. It's an okay school, the area is not so okay. I mean, I feel like, oh jeez. I feel like that's one of the pro tips for life. If you can like, the problem is you're never at the age where you can make this happen. But if kids could like move around, I'd say the one thing you could do as a kid is probably like, if you go to like schools surrounded by smarter people or by like people who are less likely to like mug you or whatever, I feel like you'll probably live a better life. Pro tip. Okay, but yeah, that's too much. The Frosty the Panda voice. Oh no, I'm wearing headphones. I'm so sorry. I apologize in advance for any more Frosty the Pandas I ever do. You're a great builder, says Weeping Angel. Yeah, I'm really good at building. As you can see, my building skills are impeccable. Do you see this like empty space I'm building? It's looking pretty good so far. You sound like a ghost. Yeah, apparently I just go into ghost mode instead. That's my closest thing I can get to like kid-friendly YouTuber. So Toycat, do you play the beta more or the Xbox One edition? It's about 50-50 split right now. I haven't played the beta for leisure anymore because I don't have a proper world there. But maybe that'll change. Maybe I should just go around and get some of the achievements. That could be fun. Yeah, I think I'd enjoy that. Maybe after the stream I'll do it. So, did you watch his big destruction video? Oh yeah, I made a whole video on like things I've destroyed. Hopefully that was good. Still loving this ginger ale. It's a tiny can, but it's lasted all stream because I've been drinking very little. You see that? Because it's a smaller can, you drink less. It's good for you. Ghosty the Ghast. It's Ghosty the Ghast. here telling you another epic story about that time I literally died. I go to a white school in a black country, and my mum's family always said I had an accent because I was the only one who spoke actual English. Oh yeah, it's funny. Maybe this is racist. I really hope it's not. But like, the way African people who like don't speak it as their first language, or even if they do, the way like recently immigrated, or really just African people speak English. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the languages they used to speak, but there's something like funny about all of it. Although with that said, I have an African friend who has like the most white accent. He has an accent like just like mine, a little bit more like fancy, I'd say. And there you go. Fun fact. You might not have known. There's like a distinct way you can tell it, and it's kind of funny if you ask me. Okay, so we've destroyed an entire wall off the Woodland Mansion. It's just all gone now. That feels good, but there's still more to go. And so our job is not complete. But it looks really good seeing this just gone. It's feeling good. It's feeling good. So it's okay. You should destroy Nether Fortress at some point. I think I'm going to take a break from the destruction challenges after this one. I've just like repeatedly guessed how long it takes to destroy, and repeatedly been wrong. It's okay. You're not in Kansas anymore. I actually went to Kansas once. No wait, not Kansas. Missouri. You know, Missouri, Kansas, same city. As a fun fact, Kansas City is actually in Missouri. I'm pretty sure anyway. I could be wrong. I'm like 60% sure. That's how that one works. Ah, that's some high quality right there. Those are the best things to read. So, Toycat, have you been experiencing any crashes / freezes? Yes. I think, like everyone, I've been experiencing non-stop crashes and freezes, actually. But that's just how things are, eh? It's just how things are. When did you start calling your... Why did you stop calling your fans Toy Kittens? I still call it the Toy Kittens every now and then. I've set up a guild in this game, which I have called the Toy Kittens too. So, I don't know. Fun fact. Like again, it's going to show up on the channel this week. It's like a mobile game I'm doing for a sponsored video. But it's, again, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've got a guild set up and everything. And if you're going to be watching that video, I'd recommend, okay, you know what, this is my like, my subtle thing. Even if you don't necessarily want to try a new mobile game, give it a shot. Just like, give it a download. They measure it based on like how many people download and join the guild. Like there's your little secret thing. He's not shouting. I'm out and leaving. Okay, I'll shout really loudly to get your attention, Pokey Poke, please. Really. Okay, I can't. Just not worth it. You ever answer that for a name rater than any of the other ones in Pokemon? There's name raters in Pokemon? How does that work? There are people who just rate the name of your Pokemon? Why would you ever want to do that? It's like, would you sign a petition to keep Minecraft Xbox One updates? I don't think they're ever going to back down on it. That's my issue. I think they should, but I don't think they're going to. Because they spent so much money, time, effort on this new version that to them, you know, they're just not willing to probably go through that whole thing. So, Kat, do you think the PS4 is in danger because of the Better Together update? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Why are you destroying the Woodland Mansion? Why does anyone do anything anyway? And the answer to that question is because that's just what humans do. I woke up one day and I said, let's destroy a Woodland Mansion. And then I started destroying a Woodland Mansion. I think it was a little bit after the mansion first came out, actually. But it's such a big project that you can't just like start and finish it. There's like a lot of steps in between those two things. The name rater always says, that's a nice name, do you want to change it? Oh, so it just says your name is nice and then offers to change it. Which is a subtle way of telling you it's an awful name. Imagine if you were like, oh yeah, can I show you my, I don't know, cat toy cat? And I was like, okay, show me your cat. And I was like, oh, that's a nice cat you've got there. Would you like me to buy you a new one? Is that what you're hinting here? And I'd be like, whoa, I like my cat. And it's like, well, clearly you don't when he looks that bad. So, Toycat, you should try your channel URL as a seed and see what you get. So for the longest time, I still don't use like slashes, and I don't use anything that's not non-lowercase text, because it used to not work as a seed on console, and every now and then again, it doesn't. So I stick to like lowercase seeds. But maybe I should try like www.youtube.com/toycat. See what goes on there. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. So yeah, maybe all of you should try the seed thing as well. I've considered setting up a Discord group for like doing lots of that bulk stuff, like seed work or the destruction thing. I guess it's one of those things I should get round to doing at some point. Oh, it's gonna like, okay, gotta be really careful here. So it goes down a layer. Okay, we're all good. And we messed it up. You can never get the totem of cheating death, Toycat. I've got myself several totems, and I don't think I'll ever use them. That's why I'm like all okay with doing this, I think. Or maybe I'm really distraught on the inside. Who can tell? I can only tell you what I think I know. I don't know everything. Just a cat on the internet, as always. Okay, so there's still a few blocks missing here, but other than that, we're doing quite well. So we're going to have another wall destroyed in maybe like 10-15 minutes. And that's going to be pretty good news. And then there's like, there's 6 walls for this thing, because it's so big. It's too big almost. Wouldn't haste to beacon make the destruction easier? It would, but I didn't have the foresight to make one. And I haven't got the time to like kill a bunch of with the skeletons and stuff. For the next one, maybe I should do that though. Do you hate the Maryland flag? Because you've said you do, says Fisk. Yeah, I really don't like the Maryland flag. Like, no one can like that flag. You can just dislike it less than me. Like, no, okay, you know, I can't bring it up on screen right now, but believe me when I say it's a bad flag. Or look it up right now on a separate tab, or if you're on your phone, then just imagine it. But the Maryland state, like in America, they have the ugliest flag I have ever seen. It is not a good flag. They're not sending their best flags. You believe me. So, so I can't destroy a whole world. That's what I'm going to do on the brand new version, actually. I was just talking about this earlier. I'm going to destroy a whole old side world. You should use a totem of undying, just have the satisfaction of blowing yourself up with TNT. That could be fun, but then I would just have one less totem. Like, I just exit without saving if I did that, I think. But, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Hey, I live in MD. Look, Maryland's a nice state for various reasons. It just doesn't have a nice flag. Now we know. All on board? All on board. Oh god, it's awful. I'm from Maryland, disrespect. You can like your state and dislike your flag. I live in Maryland too. Wow, what are the odds? Like 3 people in one Minecraft stream? That's like absurdly high. But I'm not insulting. Like again, I haven't ever been to Maryland. Although technically I've been through it on the way to Washington DC. But you know, it's a nice place with a horrible flag. I'll go to Baltimore sometime. I'll like my time in Baltimore, but I won't like their flag. You know, again, if Kazakhstan has a nice flag. I don't know if I like Kazakhstan's flag, honestly. I think there are like very few places with like truly beautiful flags. Why is this offending people? I guess because people like that's the only flag they know. Or there are some people who just like don't like any disrespect to anything they identify with. And I guess I get that. See, I love England, but I hate the Tories. See, that's fine, right? If someone says like, oh yeah, your government sucks, you don't have to be like, whoa, 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 no, that's our government. Be like, oh yeah, don't like them either. If that's your thing. I live in Maryland. So that's 4 people from Maryland. France has a boring flag. Almost every European country, besides the UK and the Nordic countries, just have 3 colours and 3 stripes. And they're all pretty boring flags, honestly. I've never been a big fan. Oh look, there's a random little fence post up there. Let's go pick that up. But yeah, the destruction is really coming together now as we like tear down these walls. I'd make like a reference to the tear down this wall speech. It's a pretty famous one, but I don't know the words. It's like, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. But there's no one called Mr. Gorbachev. So, like, I don't know. Mr. Vindicator. Mr. Toy Cat. I don't know. There's some great joke. You can insult the Florida flag or the US flag. I'm not going to take it personally. It's just a flag. Or is it? The answer is yes. But there's your thing. India has a good flag. Oh, I'm not a big fan of India's flag either. Like, I feel like you can't have just crazy details. It has... Okay, so... The good flags, in my opinion, Sweden has a top tier flag. The UK has top tier flag. I'd say even America as a whole, the flag is just so iconic. You see it, and you feel a little even if you don't like America, you're like, yeah, damn straight. Like, I love how much America loves their flag. When I went to America for the first time last year, around May, so just over a year ago, and I love that flag. Like, I learned to, like, I see that, the first thing I saw, I walked out at 5 AM, because I was jet lagged like crazy, and I just was like, whoa, that's some cool stuff right there. But anyway, that's not too relevant today. Google the Croatian flag, my country's flag. I think it's nice. See, I know Croatia, but I don't know the flag, so I will actually Google this. Croatia flag. Oh, it's, okay, so it's a pretty nice flag, I'd say. I think having so it has 5 little things above the shield, and that's for the 5 republics, like one's for Dalmatia, one's for like, there's 5, not republics, but like 5 regions of Croatia. I think that's a little bit ugly. I think you can't be too all-inclusive on a flag like that, because you're kind of forcing it at that point, you know? If you're going to have a flag, like with the 50 states, I feel like every state is just one of those stars. I don't think it's good to know which star they are. Like, imagine if Texas was the 3rd star, like, in the middle row or something. That wouldn't be good. It's good that there's 50 stars in the US flag, and that there's 13 stripes. But we don't know which star is which flag or whatever. I like America more than I like Americans. I think I like Americans more than I like America. I think there's a lot of bad Americans. But I think on average, Americans are probably some of the nicer people in the world. If you, like, discount a lot. I know, I feel like that's just a thing. Because they're more rural, maybe. But maybe just been my experience with them. Maybe I've had some fortunate experiences. Or maybe I'm just white enough. I'm not sure what it is. But it's been all good. Although, yeah, that's another interesting thing about America. But today's stream isn't just America talk. As fun as America talk is, it's not the whole purpose for today. Indeed, that whole purpose is to talk about toothpaste. It's a shame toothpaste doesn't have a flag. Google Slovenian flag, please. I really like the Slovenian flag, actually. So here's a fun fact, actually. So, Slovenia, Slovakia, Croatia, Russia, Bosnia, Serbia, they all use, not Bosnia, actually. They all use the same colours, blue, white, red, because those are the pan-Slavic colours. So you see this exact same blue, white, red. Same as the French and the Dutch flag, but they only use those colours on their flag, because apparently it represents, like, Slavic people. It's a fun fact you might not have realised. If you could make your own flag, what would it look like? Says Safe Aimer. It would be a giant cat face. No, if I was starting a country today, and I wanted to have a flag that could inspire people, I'd go with, like, I think I'd take maybe, like, a Sweden's flag. No, wait, okay, here's what I do. I take America's flag with the red and the blue stripes. I'd replace the stars with Sweden's flag, and then make the stripes blue, white, and red, like the British flag. That'd be my dream flag. That's the flag of Toykatia. If you want to live there, you have to, like, swear to the flag that you'll never hurt the flag and that you'll protect it at all costs or something. I don't know, whatever you do to the American flag, I'd make you do that. America's flag is one of the only ones without blue, unlike Britain's. Oh. Just googled it, can confirm there's no national toothpaste flag. Yeah, toothpaste needs its own flag. Like, how else can I show on screen that I'm talking about toothpaste? I just can't. By the way, this axe is going to die very soon. So, everyone say your goodbyes to the axe. Like, let's not make this too emotional. Let's just get this over with. The axe is going to be gone, but that's okay. You know, like, the axe didn't want to be here forever. The axe is finally going to be able to say goodbye on peaceful terms. It's like actually like Belgium. No. Sorry, I don't not like Belgium. There's just nothing great about Belgium. You're not there, you go. I'm sorry, Belgian people. My bad. I don't mean to offend you, but there's a lot of negative things. Although, actually, no, I really like a pizza place in Belgium. There's this one pizza place I go to every time I'm in Brussels Central Station. I go there every time. So, Belgium, you know, it's got its upsides, got its downsides. But they make some great pizza at this one place. We have to pledge allegiance to the American flag every morning in school. See, but I think that's awful. I think forcing people to pledge allegiance to something defeats the point of, like, if I tell you to pledge allegiance to me right now, you're not actually pledging allegiance to me. You're just doing it because I tell you to. I think you should never force someone to pledge allegiance to something. Because that's not true allegiance. That's, like, coercion. Like, maybe you could, like, offer to let people. But I don't know. What part of England is the best? London, Mr. Molly... Or, sorry, Mrs. Molly Walking. I mean, you could be a Mr. Let's assume you're not there. I think London's the best part of England, but everyone who isn't from London disagrees. Oh no! It's gone! It's gone! It's over. It was good while he lasted. Rip Axe by Juliana. I don't know if that's someone from the stream or if that's like the Axe's name. But goodbye, Juliana the Axe. You will be missed. You will be missed. So we didn't actually get all of the glass yet, which is going to make this a little bit awkward, but that's fine. Awkward's my favourite word. I pledge allegiance to Toycat because I can, says MLG Gamer. Isn't a pledge forever? Is a pledge forever? I don't actually know what the meaning of the word pledge is. Like, I can use it in a sentence, but I never, like, learn the definition or anything. Like most people with most words, I guess. You don't have to, but everyone chooses to pledge allegiance. Yeah, but you do have to, because if you're the one guy who doesn't pledge allegiance, everyone's going to be like, oh, I guess they're a terrorist. Like, if I walk into school, because, you know, if you only do it in school, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not pledging allegiance. Then the teacher's going to be like, what, Toy Cat? You got detention. And I'll be like, no, I'll pledge allegiance then. And then it's not real allegiance because I've just pretended to. I know. Oh, goddamn. Every single time. Rip Axe crying so hard right now. People get attached to the axes there. I think we might even end up going through one more axe before we're done here. Because there is a lot to be done with this. But, like, it's finally coming down now. Like, look at this. This used to be a whole wooden mansion. And it's this now. And it's getting less and less every minute. It's crazy. Have you ever been to Kazakhstan? Says Pandaboy Gaming. No, but I'd love to go, actually. I have to get a friend that would be down to go with me, though. And that's probably a pretty big ask. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. In the US, we do, but we're not forced. Are you sure you're not forced? What happens if you don't? Tell me what happens. You go in school and you say, F America, and flip America, you know. And then you don't pledge allegiance. What happens to you? Is it fine? Is that okay? Because I don't think it is. I think bad things happen to you if you try to do that. But maybe I'm wrong. Who's doing the timeout stuff? It's mostly Nightbot. It's to keep people from spamming or from all capsing and a bunch of other rules. It's pretty useful, actually. You might not realise it, but it's really good. Have you ever been to Manchester? Said Jake Goblox. I've been to Manchester twice, actually. I went there both times because I had a date. I met a girl from Manchester. I'm pretty sure I told the story before, but I met a girl from Manchester. And I went for teppanyaki twice. And there's a whole funny story about it, actually, but it's like maybe not the right place to tell it. But yeah, I knew a girl from Manchester. She was pretty cool. She was like a... what's the type of scientist that deals with radiation? Like not a biologist, not a chemist. Maybe a biologist, actually. But she was doing something about, like, nuclear radiation. I remember that much. She taught me some stuff. So yeah, I've been to Manchester twice. I really like, I like that you have a Taco Bell. See, I'm really good at, like, memorizing the important details about places. They have a Taco Bell in Manchester, one of like the 12 places in the UK. But yeah, there you go. So I there's no way for me to ever like be in contact with her again, because long story about everything about it. But a part of me is always curious, you know, when you haven't known someone for so long, like, did it ever get better for them, or was I like the start of their downwards peak? Like, was I the bottom, or was I the start? You can never be certain. Manchester has amazing musical history. Honestly, the fact that music is from there is maybe the least interesting thing about a place to me. Like, not to be a jerk to your opinions, although I guess I'm just being a jerk anyway, but like, I don't know, like the idea of like a band being from there increases my interest by like precisely 0. Don't say flip America or you'll get in trouble. Oh, but you can just not pledge allegiance? That's cool. I'm talking about like 3 things at once here. That's fine. Nuclear physicist, but like she wasn't actually like, she was training to be one. I don't know, it's confusing. But she was like really intelligent, so we could like actually talk about stuff. I liked it. I'd go to Kazakhstan with you, but I don't think my parents would be okay with that. I don't think anyone would be okay with you going to Kazakhstan. I think 80% of the people... Okay, you know, the funny thing about Americans, I'm not including you in this, although maybe including you, is like how little Americans know about the world. Is I'd be willing to bet 80% of Americans don't believe Kazakhstan's a real country. They think it's a made-up country for like Borat or something. I'd be willing to bet that's true. I guess like if you live on like your own little secluded continent, you almost don't need to know the world. But it's still kind of shocking, I guess. So Toycat, you're a pro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Toycat pledges a solemn promise or agreement to refrain from doing something. So you promise to serve America or refrain from serving America. Well, I mean, refrain from not serving America. I guess that makes sense. That just about adds up to me. Manchester has crap football teams, though. I could be wrong, but aren't their football teams like the first and second best or something like that? I know Manchester United was a big deal, and now Manchester City is a big deal. But I know people don't like Manchester City because they spend too much money. See, I don't even know about football, but I can talk all day, apparently, about like all the bad teams and the good teams and all that. Which is terrible. That's absolutely terrible. So, did you get the dome stuff in creative? Nope, I played a lot of survival. I have a very big survival world. I do a lot of this stuff. That's where I got it from. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but you can watch like 300 episodes that kind of prove it, if that's your thing. And I encourage you to do so. Oh, sorry, cow. Didn't mean to hurt you. So the annoying thing is like, these random dirt blocks that have gone in the way, they make my life a little bit trickier than I'd like. But that's fine, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, now 2 corners, like one half basically is gone. More than half, we're so close to the end of this. And then maybe the floor has to go. I'm still not sure if the floor should go. But I guess we'll decide when we get there. I mean, logically it makes sense that it should, but I don't know. We'll see. So Cumbria is better than London. I mean, like, maybe by like sausage standards. Oh god. No, I don't know. I've never been to Cumbria. I can't insult or compliment it. I can just say I like London a lot. So I'm going to quickly just finish up this ginger ale. There's actually a difference between ginger beer and ginger ale. And it's one of those fun facts you can bring out at parties and be like, whoa. But I don't know what it is. So I'll just make it up on the spot. Ginger ale is carbonated, and then the ginger is added. Whereas ginger beer, they put the ginger in and then they carbonate it. Fun fact. Kazakhstan is double landlocked. Uzbekistan's double landlocked. Kazakhstan's only single landlocked because they border Russia, and Russia borders the sea. Fun fact. You didn't know. Now you know it. Isn't that great fun? So also we got Jake Blublock says oh, that's in response to someone. Good to see him, by the way, man. Been a while since we ran into each other last. So have you been to Milton Keynes? Says Tom C. Milton Keynes is like a place I go to fairly frequently because they have like the only indoor skiing slope in the south of England. So I like to do that stuff. It's good fun. I might go skiing again sometimes. Actually, not there. I want to go on like a real mountain. I don't know. How about birch beer and root beer? Do you know that? I don't actually know what root beer is, honestly. I have like zero idea. I know it. Okay, so root beer, fun fact, is pretty much only in America. Like, you can get it outside of America, but it's just not commonly drunk. So it comes up in TV shows all the time, and we're just like, WTF are they even talking about? It's just one of those things, you know? Because everyone consumes American TV, and everyone's equally confused by it. It's wonderful stuff. If you don't destroy the floor, it won't technically be 100% destroyed. Well, I guess we'll get to work on that floor then, won't we? Let's do it. Let's do it. So, what we do with the wood, I'm going to rebuild it into a brand new structure. It's going to be like the woodland tower or something. It's going to be great fun. Ginger ale is a soda that's meant to help your stomach when you're feeling sick. See, there's a fun fact. Root beer is a soda. Ah, root beer is a soda. That's no. I mean, I knew that. I know it's a soda. I've even tried root beer, but most people just aren't familiar with it. I want to go skiing one day. It's difficult because there's no mountains and no snow in Florida. Yeah, the problem with Americans is like, you have such a big country with like every possible climate in there, but yet you hate flying around it, even though it's like reasonably easy enough to do so. But I feel like you should go skiing. It's one of those experiences where you're like, whoa, humans can do some cool stuff. I like skiing quite a bit, actually. Like, I'm gonna go skiing in Norway this December. Like, I just want to live in Norway for a bit. Just go skiing in the evenings. Could be great fun if you ask me. Root beer looks like Coke, but tastes minty. Thank you for the pro tip, self-aimer. Yeah, you know, I'd agree with that, actually. It's pretty minty. It's pretty strange. Speaking of towers, there's a plot in London for your name in it to design a tower, a skyscraper. See, the problem is like, I don't know what type of skyscraper I'd even design, given the opportunity. I'm just not sure in the slightest. One thing I like about Manchester is it's one of the cities that's close to the Peak District. I mean, I guess that's true for all of the north of England, but it's not really close. It's just close enough. Do you have a fan base name, like the Toy Cat or the Toy Catters? It is the Toy Kittens. It's adorable, right? I like it. What's your favourite city in the UK? My favourite city in the UK is probably England. Yeah, if I had to describe like a place as being my city, I'd definitely say that England was my city. Like, if I had to, if you pressed me for it. So, glad to help out. I'm going skiing in February. It's weird, everywhere around the world, like, skiing's different. So you might think, like, it's cool to go skiing in, like, March, and then you realise, like, oh yeah, only in some places, not everywhere. It's weird stuff. Although, I hear in, like, I think it's, what's the state? Colorado. You can ski, like, almost all of the year. So, like, that's my go-to place now. Like, wanna ski? Go to Colorado. Can ski there. So, Cat, how many hours has the destruction been so far? I don't know. It's probably like 20 hours now, I'd say. It's been an ungodly number of hours. And it keeps on going, and it keeps on going, and it keeps on going. But that's fine. We can keep on going too. So you can see this is the base of a tree here, I think. Yeah, you can see where a tree started to form, then the mansion formed over it. That's actually kind of cool. Hopefully we find more of these, just like little relics. That's the thing. England is my city. I'm glad I got everyone with that one. England is my Nick Crompton. So it feels like I'm talking to you IRL because I can talk back, says Catherine Swart. Yeah, again, it's that's kind of what I want to go for. I know it's like weird in a way, but I just like to have an opportunity to just like talk to people normally. Like, YouTube's so filled with just, oh yeah, here's me pretending to be a thing. I just want an opportunity, like, you know, every YouTube channel is just like, here's a fake thing, here's a fake thing, here's a way I'm using you for money. Why not just have an opportunity to just chill and talk and do stuff? So, Cat, I live in Milton Keynes. We can go to Escape together, the boom with the ski sloping. Have you ever been to the 4D cinema in Milton Keynes? They have a 4D. They have one of like the free 4D cinemas in the UK, and it's silly. Like it just hurts a little bit when you're done, but I think it's so cool that like it does exist. I have memories when Toy Cat replied me on Mob Crush. Those were the days, says Bucket White Tea. What's your Mob Crush name? I'd love to hear. Minecraft is my city. Let's make a big rap video together, guys. Let's do it. So, yeah, I think we can destroy all of this wood on the ground fairly quickly. Because we can do it so fast. There's no, like, maneuvering, positioning. Just, like, walk, 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 walk. So, Cat, do you wear contacts? I do wear contacts, actually. Contact lenses, I assume you mean. Because I don't like the way glasses look. Just not a fan. Like, on myself or others. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like, I was meant to wear glasses all through school, and I got away my whole life not wearing glasses. Like, my whole life was just like a ploy to get away without wearing glasses. And then I realized, like, you know, I should just wear contact lenses. So I looked into it, and now I can see without having to wear glasses. It's wonderful. So, I was called Oslot. Thanks you for seeing me. Oh yeah, Oslot, I remember you. I saw this Mob Crush. I got to your last few streams where you stopped. Yeah, it's a shame I had to stop the Mob Crush thing. Like, I didn't like the way they handled, the way they stopped it too. But that's fine, I guess. They're a company, they can be awful. Because it's always in their company's best interest to, like, hold off telling YouTubers anything till the last minute. I don't know. So yeah, I've never been to the 40X. I asked my mum 2 weeks ago, but my friend has, and she said it was amazing. Like, it's not really amazing, I wouldn't say. Like, I don't want to, like, ruin your hopes and dreams. But it's interesting. It's really, really interesting, I'd say. But look, we're so close to being done here now. Like, it's nuts how close we're getting. I hate the look of glass as well. Contacts scare me, though. So yeah, contacts scared me a lot, too. Like, holy crap, you're putting plastic in your eye? But when you go to, like, your first appointment, you realize it's, like, it's really easy. Like, they spend... The only thing you need to do to learn contacts, because you have to go to, like, hours of lessons, is you need to learn to be comfortable touching your eye. And that's horrifying for some people, but it's, like, it's a thing you can learn, so just learn it. That's the easiest way to think about it. We have to do something like Mob Crush again. I think 2Cat. I do streaming on IBX 2Cat. I think that's the closest thing I'm going to get. Maybe if another live streaming company offers me a similar thing. But probably not. Probably not. When's this gonna finish? As giant lowing legend. Sometime soon. No, I don't know. It finishes when it's done. I can't force it to be done. I can only keep mining. That's all I can do. So what is 4D, says Michael Ingram. So 4D isn't actually a fourth dimension. It's just, if you couldn't tell. All it is it's like a marketing gimmick for like... So it's a 3D screen, and then your chair sprays water at you sometimes. It does a few other weird things. It's a pretty wacky little thing. So Cat, where's the stream pizza? No stream pizza today. Again, the stream pizza is just a thing where, like, if people want to donate for a stream pizza, they can do it. It's not like every stream I get a pizza. Ouch, I tried to touch my eye and poked it. Okay, so this is going to weird people out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this weirds you out. So look away if you don't like looking at eyes. But, like, here's what you have to learn, right? You have to learn just to be able to, like, fully do that. I don't know if you can even see it at that range. Should I get closer? Because there's a contact lens on there. You should never touch the bit with the color. But the white bit, it's fine to touch. You can touch it all day. And there's your thing. So, hopefully that weirded someone out. Or didn't weird too many people out. But that's a thing you can learn to do. But again, it's like it's such an easy thing. Like, all it is learning to be comfortable with it. You can do it. Your body can do it. It's just you're trained to think it's uncomfortable because your hands are usually dirty. My hands was pretty dirty then. That probably wasn't a good idea. But my point is like the only reason you don't do it is because your body is trained not to. Why are you doing this? There we go. That's perfect. So again, what's your favorite food? Stream pizza is my favorite food. No, I think pizza is probably my favorite food. It's good stuff. Ooh. Close up with Toy Cat. I can do that. So yeah, if you can do that, you can wear contacts. And you probably need to wear some amount of glasses. Might as well do it, you know? Might as well. if you gotta do it anyway, you might as well do it this way. So I'm gonna go to sleep, deposit my stuff, and it'll be all good here. I've just been sick. Made me gag. Is it really that bad for you? Like, that's so weird to me. Like, it's just touching a part of your body, you know? But maybe it takes a while to be used to. That's fair enough. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to the end of this. Like, I'm not sure how I'll deal with the end of this anymore. Like, this has just been my life. I destroy things. That is how I roll. So we'll put this in there for when this is done, because we can't put that out yet. So yeah, we're really running out of places to put these planks. So I guess up there. Yeah, we're gonna run out of chest. Okay, we got that big chest. We'll fill that too. So Tokat, is the latest update called T57 or T58? It was called Title Update 57. But arguably it should have been 58, but like, whatever. They don't seem to care. Oh, I think my chat froze. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I briefly started wearing contact lenses. It took me a while to put them in. Yeah, sometimes. Okay, so let me. I know this is. Oh, my chat just all came at once. I was like, I thought it broke. I can touch my eye. That's good. I have really just contacts the first week, but that's a lot easier. You can wear contacts at, I think, 13 or 14 is your age. That is surprising to me. I assumed you'd have to be like 18 or 16 or something. London is my country. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Something about Minecraft, I don't know. Do you consider having a haze beacon around? I did, and then I just didn't do it. Maybe it would have made sense to do it that way. But I never did, because stubbornness or something. So yeah, there's your stuff. So I wore glasses since I was a toddler, but I'm cool with contacts. Why do you not like glasses? I don't know, there's just something so weird about the idea that you have to wear this thing on your face that lets everyone else know that you can't see. And then, like, if you take it off, you let everyone know that you can't see. I don't know how to describe it. I think just, like, I didn't like the look of them in school. I just really didn't like them. Tried to take them off as fast as I could. It's just one of those weird things, like, I guess as a kid I didn't like them. I'm not sure if I can tell you exactly. You gonna get rid of the chests? No, I'm gonna leave the chest floating as the reminder of what was here. That's how I think I'm gonna do it anyway. So this was fun, but let's get back to destroying this thing here. Because I kind of want it, you know. Do you have a Switch, Toycat? I do. I lost it for a really long time recently, but I found it again. So I am now, again, a proud owner of a Switch. You might ask, how do you lose a Switch? And I would say, good question, actually. What first phone would you recommend? First phone ever? I don't know, like a Moto. Actually, no, I don't know. I'm not like as into phones as I used to be. So like my advice is not going to be good advice. I'd Google like good first phone and just go whatever comes up first. The border of glasses distract me. So actually, not. Let me show you some glasses actually. So I can't actually see when I'm wearing these. I'll try and play Minecraft. Oh god. Everything hurts. I can't see anything. Because it's like double zoomed in because I'm wearing contacts. Ah, it hurt. It's, oh god. But like you can see outside here, I can just see, you know, normally, or it would be blurry if I was wearing them normally. And then there's this big thing around this gun. It's awful is what I'm saying. There you go. Fun fact, glasses don't just make you see right. They make you see right in a very specific area. So like they're not even perfect. Like contacts are just, you forget, because I wear contacts that you only have to like change once a week, and even then you can just wear them all month if you want to. Don't know if that's official, but yeah, basically because of that, something counts, right? Okay, all good. Destruction, yeah. Yep, destruction, yeah. When do you think the full version of MC Bedrock will come out? September, I'm pretty certain. So, Kat, do you think the build-off will be released on Minecraft Console T58? I'd really hope so. That'd be a cool, like, last update, right? But they might be, like, contractually obliged not to release brand new content before the new update comes out to stop people wanting to play the old version. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a contract they had to sign. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? I have glasses. They're fine. I mean, they are fine, but they're also not at the same time. Depends on how you look at things, I see. You can sleep with contacts in? What? Yeah, you can... you have to get them made out of a different material. But you can sleep with contacts. They're called extended wear or, like, continuous wear. So yeah, I've slept with contacts in for, like, a month before. You're not meant to. Again, it's meant to be a week at a time. But yeah, you can get contacts. So the only contacts I like to wear are daily ones, because you... Sorry, I just had, like, a big noise. Let me just check something. Make sure my downstairs is all safe, okay? 1 second. If you hear loud screaming, it's not good for me. No, I'm fine. Okay, there is no intruders in my house. I sometimes worry, like, you know what? I am alone in this place. But it's weird. I get paranoid about a bunch of things. Never about someone actually coming to my house. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, you can sleep with contacts in. It's pretty cool. It's really not. It's like I have just good vision. Like, I wake up in the mornings and I forget that I'm wearing these magic eye things to see. It's pretty cool stuff, actually. Okay, so this wall is pretty much gone. We have torn down the wall. The glass is gonna remain for a little bit till we can silk touch it. But, like, ignoring the glass, we've pretty much done it now, right? We're so close. It's Toy Cat's Rubber. We're gonna see, like, a fan account of Toy Cat's Rubber. Just, like, coming up with silly schemes to try and do it. Someone call the police just in case. So, one of my... you know, just imagine how that police call would go. Like, 999, what's your emergency? I'm watching a streamer. His name is Toy Cat. And he said there's a robber in his house, and then he didn't come back. They'd just be like, can you stop? That's how I imagine it goes anyway. Can I break that? Yes, I can. Can I break this? No, I can't. Can I break it now? Yes, I can. Okay, all good stuff. So I'm going to destroy this wall corner right here, because I need to pick up the blocks. Just nice and quickly. Get this done. So I have, like, an easy way across it. And there we go. Let's go pick up all these blocks that I've left on the other side. Not a good idea, to just leave blocks lying around. And now we go for the big slog. We walk along this whole thing, and then it's gone, right? We're here finally, guys. You're going to witness in the next, maybe, like, 25 minutes, the final destruction of the mansion. You missed a super chat like 5 minutes ago, says Molly Walking. Oh, no way. What was it? I didn't see it. I have a little super chat thing actually here. So if you send a super chat, don't worry, I got you. There's a little thing that tells me where the super chats are. Casual Jensen sends in a £2 super chat. My eyes aren't that bad. I can't even wear contact lenses. Oh, are you at the point where you're legally blind, right? Because there's a certain prescription where, like, you're gone. So thank you very much for the £2 super chat, Casual Jensen. Do appreciate it. Sorry I didn't see it, but I got it now. See, I got it. I got this. What third channel? See, I was considering starting a third channel for, like, IBX Toycat live streams. Is the number 999 in the UK, or did you mess up your words? No, in the UK it's 999 or 911. It's going to be a lot longer than that, says Player One. Okay, do you want to bet on it? I'll bet £1 that I can finish before 20:30 UK time. Yeah, I'll bet that. I'll bet that. Take me up on it. Do it. You know you want to. Okay, all good, all good. Toothpaste is my city. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I reckon I can do this by then. Andrew. See, that's an accidental channel. I don't know how people keep even finding that channel. It doesn't really exist. It's just like one of my emails. I think it's even like ibxtoycat@gmail.com. I had to register it, and I was like, sure, I'll just call it, you know, I'll just call it my name. I think it's called IBX Toycat Let's Plays. Like, just in case I ever want to use the name for something. And then someone found it, and then it's all good. My cat wants to hear Alexa. Alexa every now and then goes off in my house, and it really creeps me off. Like, she makes like the weirdest like doo doo doo, and I don't like it. Don't get an Alexa if you live alone. She'll creep you out. Oh, I can't pick up these blocks. My inventory has filled up. That's fine. So we probably need just like 1 or 2 more inventories, and then we're done here. It's going to be an exciting time when it's all just finished. Okay, let's go over to these chests. So we're going to have some spare chests for the wood. I'll fill it with birch and stuff, I guess. That's nice. Okay, so again, my chests aren't going to be organized yet. We can do that some other time. But then we can like organize it and like, I don't know, maybe there'll be a D in that. See, because chests are entities, you can see them like render in and out slowly. It's kind of fascinating. Oh, I didn't go to sleep. I was meant to go to sleep. Whatever. We'll just do this through the night. That's fine. Don't need sleep anyway. Sleep is for the weak. So let's keep going. Let's just keep it up. Creeps you off. Creeps me off. Creeps me out, I guess. You know what creeps me off? That's a new phrase. Just invented it. For when something creeps you out a lot. Creeps you off. Boom. Just invented new English. Yeah, it's dark, but that's fine. Mining in the dark is one of the best ways to mine. It really is. Keeps your mind focused on what matters. The immediate threat to your safety. Where do you get pizza from? Usually Papa John's. I'm torn whether I think Papa John's, so, like, they do these jalapeno popper sides, and they're just like too good. So I usually go with them. But sometimes not. I don't know. So, Kat, your videos and live streams are a pleasure to watch. Thank you very much, Fuzzy Fox. That makes me feel fuzzy. You could say. I really appreciate them, Mr. Fuzzy Fox. I like reading comments like that. Like, most people don't read them because, like, you figure, like, why do I need to read them? You probably gets a bunch of these. But the truth is, not as many as you'd figure. Oh, okay. Vorjage tweeted saying it's now fixed. Oh, they fixed the issue of the joining worlds thing. That's good news, I guess. But yeah, let's put all of this in a chest. So that goes in there, and that goes in there. And then this goes up there. Just so we can, like, keep going again. Then we'll grab our pork chops. Back up to max stack again. Again, there's so many more mobs as of a recent update that it really feels like this is gone. So yeah, all the walls are gone now. We just have to destroy this floor. And I guess the perimeter is a good place to start. But I want to pick up this carpet first, so we'll do that. Your live stream's the best, says Link's Adventure Channel. Thank you very much, Link's Adventure Channel. Papa John's is awesome. So where's the Woodland Mansion going to be rebuilt? I think I might rebuild it here, Trinity Well, but I'm not sure. I might build it on the mountain. I haven't probably decided, because I'm going to have this big, like, empty space where you can see there used to be a Woodland Mansion. Like, looking around here, you can see quite clearly there used to be something. But I'm not perfectly sure. Threat to your danger is called safety. Yes, threat to my danger is good. I guess, yeah, safety is a threat to your danger, isn't it? Good point, good point. Okay, let's do this. Let's stand in the middle of something so I can, like, spin slowly and break some blocks while I take a drink. Okay. I'm so bad at drinking, I choke maybe oh man. I choke like every third time I drink something. I don't know why I'm so bad at just like swallowing liquids, but I'm just not good at it. Oh, 4J made another tweet. Update for Sony consoles, North America is rolling out now. Oh, the update's out for everyone then. Good news, good news. So, Kat, how can you chat in your own stream? I would be able to chat, but I'm too busy, like, playing Minecraft. Like, you might not realize it, but I have, like, 2 hands on the thing and everything. So from this point, it'll take 25 minutes. That's player 1. I reckon I'll be done by 2030, which is before your 25 minutes. Only one way to find out for sure, though. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. I got this. I got this. Again, this floor looks like it's a really big deal, but it's not too big of a deal. Also, why have these trees not gotten rid of their leaves yet? Oh, maybe they're not real trees. They just look like they're trees. Yeah, like they're... How do we get... Okay, so that just stays there forever, does it? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just gotta keep chopping the blocks. Keep focusing. Just keep on going. So I can't... The new Tube Joe isn't that different from the old one. Yeah, everyone hates it, but to me it looks exactly the same. But yeah, I use two hands for my controller, and then I use my voice and my mind to talk. Like, using the live stream chat would be like something too far for me. What are you gonna do with the space? I'm probably gonna rebuild something using the blocks from the Woodland Mansion. I know, it'd be a good idea if you ask me. The base version doesn't show up. You have to... There's a whole bunch of steps. Watch my video on it. That's how you can learn how to get the beta. It's not as simple as you probably think it is. There's a few steps involved and such. Okay, so the outside's finally going away. We're making this happen. We're making this happen. So Kat, have you watched Gravity Falls? I have not watched Gravity Falls. I hear maybe I should, though. I think that'd be cool. So I'm destroying some blocks in the wall by accident. That's not good. Being a little bit reckless. See, it's weird that... Okay, so it's weird the Woodland Mansion, like the surface it's built on, this is underneath the walls. It goes back and forth between cobblestone and birch planks like this. It's a little bit weird if you ask me. So yeah, don't forget you to destroy the rim, the flying blocks, and the leaves. I'm not doing the flying blocks. Actually, I'm not doing the leaves. I'll do some of the flying blocks, and I'm not doing the glass panes. Because whatever, glass panes are cool. Or the chests. Those don't count for the destruction as far as I'm concerned. But maybe that's just me. Okay, so here we are. We've leveled it now. We've destroyed this little bit here too. See, I keep destroying these little holes in the wall. I should probably put some of them back. But whatever. It's fine. Making mistakes is cool. I probably lost a few cobblestone here and there, so it's good. And let's keep going. It's nice that it's going so fast. Like, there's a good rhythm to it. Your axe is almost broken. I wonder, do you think I'll destroy the axe before I finish this? Because that'd be tragic, but it really could happen. So make your predictions. Okay, I'm getting really good at this. Like, you switch out. It's like a rhythm game where you gotta like switch in, switch out. Keep that rhythm going. Go, 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 go. Okay, and then we're down to 2. So, Kat, did you get started in Minecraft by a mob showing out of nowhere? Yeah, it's usually a creeper too, because creepers are the ones you really don't want to see out in the middle of nowhere. They shock you and you're like, no, everything I've been working on. The sounds of the block breaking is so satisfying. Yeah, there's something really nice about it to me. I like it too. It's like, there's a little perfection to it, if you ask me. I don't think the axe will break before you finish. See, I like your prediction, Casey. I like that optimism. That's all we need in this world. We need optimism like that. We need people to say, yeah, we can do it. We're not going to talk ourselves down. We're going to believe in ourselves. And that's all we're going to do. So, yeah, this is like, okay, look how little there is left to go. And I've got 17 minutes to like beat my time target. We can do this. We can do this. So can you put your Switch friend here in the description? My Switch account is private. I don't add people on it. I'm sorry. Like every other account, it's out there. You can try and add me if you can. But the Switch is just like, seems like too intimate because I play it everywhere. First time I played Enderman, Minecraft, I was killed by an Enderman. See, Endermen like were added so late into me playing Minecraft that like, I don't know. There's a part of me that still feels like they're a new mob in the game, even though they've been here for years now. A part of me is still sometimes like, whoa, Enderman. That's this new radical thing. But maybe that's just me being an old person. See, everyone who's just joining right now, you're witnessing the very end of the stream. Well, pretty much the end of the stream. We're getting absurdly close. How many hours have you spent destroying the mansion? So I think, as of me saying this right now, We're in about 18, 19, 20 hours. Like, by the time it finishes, it'll be about 20 hours all said and done. We're pretty good though. We're so close to the end. So before we end, I'd appreciate if you did share the stream. Have anyone who wants to see a mansion be destroyed, make sure they see it and they subscribe. I think that'd be cool. I remember I hit 800k when I first started destroying this. So it's cool that we've gone so far since then. Why not burn it, Toy Cat? One, burning would be slower than the next. Like, I wouldn't have to do as much. But two, I want to have all the blocks from it. And you don't get that when you burn it. So there you go. Now you know. Okay, so we've got like 15 minutes to do a worryingly big amount. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We got this. We got this. I believe in me. I believe in me. So just empty it into the chest. Just go. Don't know how I got dark oak sapling. Not too bothered really. And then this goes in there. And then I guess we'll put this in a chest as well, because like, don't know why I have it on me anyway. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, okay, so we'll go right into the sky, and we'll finally get these blocks. No! I wanted to get them so bad. I wanted to get some of these blocks, but they can't be gone. They're just unreachable, okay? No, the axe, it's breaking. I'd love it if it broke on, like, the very last block. Wouldn't that be, like, a beautiful end? But it might not make it that far. There's a lot of blocks to be destroyed, and there's just not much durability left. We'll hope, though. We'll hope. So, yeah, we got this as Demi-Forbes. Yeah, I like that. I like that, that team... What's it called? Like, team thinking? I'm not sure what you call it, but... I like your positivity, Demi-Forbes. I like it a lot. So, Kat, why do you have diamonds in your inventory? I always carry diamonds with me now. I'm not even sure why. I have so many diamonds. I was gonna put them in the chest of my blacksmith, but I just my blacksmith area, but I just forgot. So I've been carrying them around with me. There's your answer. It's not the best answer, but it's the answer I have. It'd be better if it broke on the block just before the last block. See, there would be a perfection to that, and also like a perfect non-perfection. So I'm not sure if I like it, but it's a cool idea at the very least. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're doing this, it's happening. Look how like just empty it's suddenly appearing, just with the floor vanishing. Like this is such a big difference in the floor alone. But there's just like an empty valley too, because it's like surrounded by like square things. It's getting pretty strange actually. So, Toycat's Cookie says, welcome to my stream, new friends. See, the fan accounts for Toycat are very amusing. It's a little bit overwhelming, the number of them, but it is very amusing stuff. Are you breaking a woodland mansion, says Abel Hansen. Yes, breaking it by hand in survival. Been doing this for hours now, but we're finally reaching, like, a conclusion. Like, it's happening. It's happening. Got 13 minutes to go to reach my target time. We can do this. We can do this. I believe. I'm loving it, says Blanca Milkland. I'm glad you're loving it too. Again, the destruction project's such a weird thing to do in Minecraft. I know that as much as anyone else. Don't worry. I do understand. So it's cool when people enjoy it just as much. You know, I could make another diamond axe from scratch. It wouldn't be too bad if this one broke. It just wouldn't be good, you know. But I could cope with it. I could cope with it. So if I get too close this way, the creepers will come towards me. And at that point, I probably have to run away. So let's hope they didn't see me. Does a creeper see me? A creeper does see me. Okay, good thing I'm running away. Okay, there's just too many mobs around here. Let's fly all the way away. Up to the mountain. Hello, skeleton friend. And then right way back down to the bed and land in there. That was pretty perfect. 12 minutes, tick-tock. I got me. I believe in me. We can do this. We can do this in time. Okay, we're filling up another chest already. Not a perfect sign. Supply up. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. This time. Come on! No! It's impossible to land on that bit. That's just how this is, I guess. So the skeletons should start to die any moment now. Are they like standing underneath blocks or something? Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. They're standing underneath blocks where they don't burn, but then they can't walk towards me. Which is really strange to look at, actually. Maybe I can get them to fire at each other. Okay, if I stand right here, they'll eventually hit each other. Like, they'll hit me a lot in the meantime. Come on, hit each other. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Are they throwing at each other yet? Nope, they're not. Okay. I wanted to believe they would, but they're not. I'm going to witness a great moment, says Timothy Baker. You're going to witness a historic moment in the Toy Cat Let's Play. The time the Woodland Mansion was finally beaten. Destroyed with the bare hands and axe. Let's do this. Okay. This is another easy one. That's my ASMR from the wood breaking continuously. Should I make a video just like unedited, like Woodland Mansion destruction? Just like non-stop wood breaking. I might upload that video sometime. Just see how people deal with it. What's your favourite song at the moment, Toy Cat? I haven't been listening to any music in the past few weeks. Maybe I should be, but I just haven't recently. You're gonna run out of time, says Cody Westling. I think my axe is gonna get me before the time gets me. Like, this axe is so dangerously low. I just don't see how this is gonna work. I want to believe it will. I'm just not sure I did. You saw a spider, so now this happened. Yeah, exactly. I saw a spider. Didn't know where in the Woodland Mansion it got to. So this is the only logical reaction, right? You see a spider, so you burn the whole place down. It's just what you do. It's just how these things go. So I'm going to destroy it wood in a circle. Yes, please, seriously good ASMR. ASMR. I agree. Seriously good ASMR. Okay, so this axe is going to break. So close, only this fast as you can get it. You're right, there's only like the last few blocks of the floor left. Like, it's happening now. It's like the destruction is here. It's done. The last like 18 hours or something. It's been pretty nuts. Is this your Let's Play world or a different one? It's the same world as my Let's Play world. I have the same equipment, got the same dragon head or whatever. It's all the same world. Okay, this axe is so close to its last breath. It really isn't going to make it. Like, I know it's not. But, like, there's a chance it will. Because Unbreaking can last as long, theoretically... It could last as long as a regular axe. It could last 100 times as long. Because it's all based on chances. So we're just going to pray that the chances are lucky. Oh no, it just went down by another bit. The axe is so close to broken. It is not going to last. It cannot last as long as I need it to. Come on, axe. Hold in there. You can do it, axe. I believe in you. Oh no, okay. The axe is going to break. It's happening. So this is the last axe to die, for the cause at least. Oh, but is it going to die? Is it going to die? It might not. It keeps on going. It keeps on going. It's on literally no durability, but it believes in itself. It has perfect perseverance. It has determination. And that's all you need in the world of axes. You just need to believe in yourself and will it into existence. So we've got 7 minutes for our time. I think it would have worked 7 minutes had we not needed a new axe. If I'm being honest, like, we're just so close to it now. But this new axe thing, it's going to be the death of the axe. No axe don't break. It's still not breaking. We should have broken a while ago there. Or like, I know you don't actually break, there's like maybe 50 uses in there. But those 50 uses can last a long time, as it turns out. I don't believe in the axe, says Tibber Loki. No, this axe. It's a very powerful axe. Oh no, I complimented it too hard. It blushed and it died. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go back real quick. Fly back over there. Dump it in a chest. Okay, chest is full. Dump it in a chest. Chest is also full. Just filled with stuff. Dump it in this chest? Sure. Let's fly. Right back. We're gonna eat on the way. And this time we're gonna land on those blocks. See? Just like that. We did it. Oh god, no! Why did I make the... Why am I such an idiot? Whatever. Oh, I didn't make an X. I had like one job. So I need to chop down a tree with my fist. Like a Neanderthal. Actually, no, I've got sticks in the chest. I would have made it if it weren't for this meddling axe. Okay, let's go. Up we go. Okay, this time it's going to be a little bit harder to land. Oh god, no. We are not making that landing. Maybe here? Well, I landed, it's not good enough. Whatever, it's fine. It blushed and died. Toy cat's words. Yes, exactly. So, it's finally gone now. After all this time. I bait IBX Toy Cat. It could be I bait Axe Toy Cat, because it's, you know, axe is bay or something. I don't know what bay honestly means, but I'm sure it's a thing. This is a very powerful axe break. It is a very powerful moment when the axe breaks. You have 5 minutes left, Toy Cat, says Catherine's what? I got this. I got this. My super chat's open, Toy Cat, says Flare 1. See, I mean, like, if this was enchanted, this would have happened by then. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep powering through. Like, if I make the most of it every time. So it takes 0.4 seconds for an axe to break a birch plank. So if I have 5 minutes, so per minute you can break 2.5 times 60. You can break 150 birch planks a minute. If I have 4 minutes, I can break 600 birch planks if I use my time perfectly efficiently. If we use it less than efficiently, let's say 500, I think there's less than 500 birch planks here. I think I can do this. Like, it stands to reason that I can. Yeah, it's doable. It's totally doable. As long as I don't keep making mistakes like that. We got this. Let's go. It's happening. Every second, the reign of the Woodland Mansion gets shorter. Everyone's talking about the axe. Yeah, everyone loved the axe so much. What are you going to do after you finish? I guess I'm just going to sit down and feel good about myself. Yep, that's my plan, roughly. Those stats scare me, says Player 1. I could be wrong on the Diamond Axe Destruction thing, but I'm pretty sure it's 0.4 seconds. Oh, it's 22:27. Another minute goes down. See, 3 minutes doesn't look like enough to destroy this. Even though the numbers say it should be. Although we don't know how many blocks there is here. But if there's more than like 300, then we're not good. Okay, come on. We got this. What's your favourite football team? By football I mean the soccer one. I don't really have a favourite football team. I don't really follow football, sadly. I know everyone loves football, and North Korea, and politics, and religion, and YouTube drama. But those aren't my things. There's more subs in the sub count than on YouTube, says Ashton Greenwood. YouTube takes a while to update properly, but the API updates before the site does. I know that sounds backwards and confusing, but it's a real thing. They love the axe like the toothpaste. If only I'd named the axe toothpaste. Then people could have finally come together and loved something as one. 2 minutes left till I can. Yeah, I don't see in 2 minutes this doesn't look like it's happening, does it? Maybe it's not 0.4 seconds. Maybe it's a different block that's 0.4. Maybe it's 0.6 with an axe. Time moves so slow, come on. Okay, here we go. Last little section here. Okay. Come on. No, this isn't happening in the right time. It's not enchanted, I just can't do it in time. You can do it, I believe in you. You know what? Okay, let's use your belief, your determination. Let's just keep persevering. It's gonna get dark, but that's fine. I swear, I think it's gonna turn out that if I'd had the enchanted axe, it'd be good. Hey, it's very late, says Liam Vandermeer. Oh, you joined just near the end. If you look, the whole mansion's been destroyed now. Just this floor left to go. Just this last little section of floor. Oh no, my axe. I switched to my axe. Okay, so it's 1 minute left. I think that makes it impossible. It just seems like there's too much left. There's no sword breaks wood faster than a hoe, shovel or pickaxe. I don't think that's true. Sword breaks a cactus faster, and a few other things, but not necessarily that. He still has the cobblestone. No, the cobblestone under this is like cobblestone. I don't know why it's cobblestone, but it's not part of the woodland mansion. You can trust me on that one. Or at least I'm not destroying it either way. Because there's random. You can see there's a dark oak wood there, but I'm not destroying that either because that's trees. Oh, it's 22:30. It didn't happen. We had this many blocks to go. We're gonna be like 2 minutes overdue. Barely even 2 minutes. This is gonna be like a minute and a half. The diamond axe could not do it in time. I wanted it to. It tried so hard. But it just couldn't. It just couldn't. Well, that was a fun little thing. So proud, but you know what make it better? Giving me milk and food, says Toy Cat's Cookie. You're not meant to give cats milk. They really like it, but it doesn't mean you should. Because, you know, cats die when you give them milk. Maybe it's dogs that die. No, cats like, they're lactose intolerant. They just really like milk anyway. I win. You have won. I came so close. Look, I mean, like, there's like this many blocks left to go. It's still 22:30. But now it's 22:31. The minute is ended. If that axe didn't break, I would have done it with like a minute to spare. But here we are. This is the historic moment. I'm gonna leave a block left to break. I'm gonna leave this last block here, so I can do it in the daytime because it's like dark. Oh god. Whatever, that's fine, that's fine. So we're gonna put the birch planks in the chest. This chest right here, in fact. Just throw it in there. And then we're gonna make this last moment happen. So this is the historic moment. This is just under 20 hours of like a ridiculous amount of like working back and forth. Actually, I need to get those sky blocks, so let's do them. Let's get them. Okay, so again, this requires some precision landing. I would not be a good pilot. Oh, yes, I would. So we get all these blocks, and then we fly down, and we're good. Okay, we got the final like weird blocks. There's some random pillars, I know, and those aren't good. I think that one probably is the only one I should destroy. Let's get that too, actually, while we're here. Like, just so no one's like, oh no, it's like there's this one missing too. I think the pillars are fine, but I think that block needs to go. So I'm gonna like circle around it. No. Okay. Should I stack up to it maybe? Okay. No, I'm gonna fly to it. I'm gonna fly to it. It's so hard to like properly get this going off. Oh wait, what happened there? Did you see that? Like I started flying, then the firework didn't go. Okay, we're flying up. We got this. The last moment's happening. But first, this block needs to go. No! You know, I don't care about that. I don't care about that block. It thinks I care about it. But I don't. I don't care about it at all. Whatever. Should we just destroy the last block? Should we just do that? Is that what we need to do here? So, this is the final block to be destroyed. The whole thing around it is gone. And now, it's over. It's gone. It's all gone besides that block. But we don't care about that block. It's all gone now. The whole mansion has been destroyed by hand in survival. I don't know how many people have done this in survival, but I don't imagine it's a very high number. This was a lot of fun. And, oh, we left a block. This was a lot of fun, and I would recommend it if you have a spare 18 hours. Crouch before landing. Does that stop you from flying when you crouch? Oh, wait, no, I see what you mean by doing that. You know, actually, okay, let's do this. We can make the last block a challenge, sure. It's so hard to, like, fly properly when you... There we go. Oh, wasted 2 fireworks. So I'm crouching now. Oh, no, you still fly over the edge. Whatever, we don't care about that last block. I hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. If you did like it, you can like the stream, let me know. Let us know you like these insane challenges. Let me know you like... Look at this. This used to be a full woodland mansion like a month ago. And now it's just like, what is it? It's just a big patch of dirt. It looks confusing, because it is confusing. Even destroying this part much terrain yourself would be tricky. I destroyed the biggest naturally generated structure. And now, here's the fun bit. So this is going to be like in a month's time, because I don't even look at the Wooden Mansion anymore. But I have all of these chests full of stuff. Destroying the Wooden Mansion gave me this much stuff. So let's put this somewhere. Oh, I had a full empty chest. It gave me 1 chest, 2 chests, 3 chests, 4 chests, 5 chests, 5.5, well, yeah, like 6 chests, let's just say 6 total. 7 chests, 8 chests, 9 chests, 10 chests, 11, 12, 13, well, 12.5, 13.5, 13, 14 chests filled with goodies. So 14, that's so many items, and I'm going to use them to rebuild something from the exact blocks I got from destroying the Wooden Mansion. I've got some stairs too, so let's put them over here. Going to take the exact blocks the Wooden Mansion gave me, the 14 chests worth, and I'm going to be using them to craft something new. It's going to be a lot of fun, or it's 28 chests, I guess. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that'll be done in a month. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this all the way through, and you want to see another insane project, this time a building project. Again, that'll be in a month's time. Make sure you check out the Let's Play every Monday, and I'm just going to keep plugging because I'm happy this is finally done. Thank you very much for watching the Let's Play live stream, and I'll see you all on Thursday for another one. Goodbye! Have a nice rest of your Tuesday.